Welcome back to another session of the Dark Beneath It All. I am your DM, Sly, and we'll go ahead and get started because we had technical issues that slowed us down. So, good to see you all. Good to see you all. Let me turn the Tailspire music off so that we can hear people talk. I'll just turn it down.
Do we need to open that?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Alright, how's everyone doing? We'll move into fun facts. Do I have anyone that wants to pick first fun fact in chat? Otherwise I'll roll this here d6 I'm finding. You'll have till I find the d6 to pick someone. Otherwise I'm just gonna roll this and we'll see what number it lands on.
This weighted d6.
Oh, yeah, the weighted.
Oh, 1 through 6 is Bandit.
No,
7,
no.
8, 9, 10 is everyone else.
Alright, see, look, there's a d6 here. You know, you can call me to show it if you want. So we're gonna roll. Just
That's a strange
a
looking
1.
d6.
Yeah, it's
It
a
is a
wild
D6.
looking D6.
It is
I
a
believe
d6.
That's a weird D6, man.
Oh yeah, that's the set that you spent a lot of money on.
This is a very expensive
It
set of
is
dice.
a rhombus.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Alright,
Strange.
so we'll go ahead and roll this d6. On a 1, it's Bandit, for anyone who's curious. Alright, that's Bandit.
You didn't show the roll.
You want to see it? Alright,
You-
hold on.
No.
To be
Can
fair,
y'all see the 1 on that?
Yeah.
I can go out
Yes.
Is it all ones?
it
No,
I mean,
no, no,
I
no,
see
no.
it now.
That's a 5.
that is a 5.
Is it all
No,
one?
it's just one.
All right,
That's
well,
a 6.
the dice have spoken.
The
The dice have
spoken.
spoken.
You fool.
Little did we know, Jared didn't
I
actually
can't
roll
even
for
read
He just set it down on 1.
Stranger best girl? Oh.
Do you even
Oh,
know
I
what that
100% believe
means?
that.
Do you even know what that means? The funniest
More or
part
less.
about that is I don't even. She doesn't even go by the Exo Stranger.
No.
Not anymore,
she doesn't.
not anymore. In my time.
In your time, you had a time.
In my time. Yeah, I had a time.
thing?
How do you think I know who this is?
Oh yeah, who is it? What's her name?
Elsie Clove.
Close
Ooh,
enough. Close enough.
Close,
Close enough, I'll allow it.
Clovis. Fine, Clovis.
Clovis is a different man.
In any
It's-
case.
it's Elsie Bray, but close enough. All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay. In any case, good morning. Oh, I'm gonna.
Good morning, huh?
Hi!
It's morning somewhere.
I fixed the lighting. It is I, Bryn, playing Bandit, and my fun fact for today is I didn't actually pick which one of these I want to do beforehand. I already said that. So, we'll just yeah. Oh, we'll do the fun culture one. So. Where he's from, the Crystal Woods, there is a plant that you can find that is pretty similar to, in the real world, what we would call tobacco. And the Mopok did used to roll it up and smoke it in a cigar-like fashion. They called them hogs, however, because
Oh
when
my
the
God.
Mopok would smoke them, when they puffed out the smoke, it would come out the sides of their mouths, kind of like tusks. So they called them hogs.
Absolutely not.
The roaches of the hogs were basically fertilizer, so when they were done with them, they just throw them into the field.
Can you give us a sentence
and-
of what talking about these cigars or these joints would what a just kind of what a conversation would look like? Give us a conversation about hogs.
A conversation about hogs?
Like you're getting ready
Or conversation...
to yeah, like you're talking about the active use of
The active use... Well, it's like a social activity, so I guess,
so-
I suppose if two,
let's say Bandit
Bandit
was,
would usually...
yeah, Bandit
he would
and
usually
one of his
smoke 'em with his-
friends.
Yeah, his friends wouldn't. It would be more the adults in the,
Oh, okay.
in the village.
Like he's meeting up with the mayor and they're gonna smoke a hog.
but-
They're gonna
Oh, he doesn't like the mayor. But he would, he'd go... he would go over to someone's house, for instance. There was a kind of main supplier, one of the more herbally inclined citizens. and it was more a gesture. They would just kind of like do this to each other to indicate. No, you weren't watching. They do that
Yeah,
to
okay.
indicate that they wanted to smoke and nod. Very not talkative people. So
So you never have someone to be like, "You want to guzzle smoke from a hog?"
there were a couple weirder citizens that would do it like that. But Bandit was very well aware of what it could sound like if you didn't phrase it correctly and treaded lightly.
Oh, okay, okay.
You wanna come over to my place and suck a hog?
Yeah, we don't talk about that guy.
You don't talk about that guy.
All right, up next, Dante.
Hello, I'm Ian. I play Dante, our clear-headed Giga Chad. And Dante's fun fact this week is he has been banned from 4 bars or 4 taverns up on the surface.
Only 4?
Only 4.
Rookie
Mainly
numbers. Pump those
because-
numbers.
Mainly for rearranging all of the furniture and convincing everybody that it was blindfolded archery night.
Oh, let him cook.
That's okay.
He did this at all 4 of the establishments?
All 4 of them.
Okay.
How does your negative riz allow you to convince people to do that?
Well, no, they
He rolled
didn't.
high.
That's why he was banned.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Yogurt, go ahead.
My name's Aiden. I play Yogurt, and when dressing up for special occasions, Yulgrid takes very, very great pride in his beard. It needs to be accentuated in order to truly show off that he is a dwarf and he is from the Dwarven Kingdom.
Sounds like dwarf behavior.
All right, Leo.
Hello. I am Clark. I play Virgeshi Zunderful, our lovely cleric, who brings all the peace. Fun fact for Leo is, though he's not had pets in a fairly long time at this point, Leo does love to give other people's pets love and affection, and has always done so. And so, with the darkness consuming pets, he's very upset, but also finds it incredibly amusing when
Oh my gosh, look, it's
people
the darkness.
are trapped and stuck petting their pets forever. He thinks that's a fine fate.
I call that cat hypnosis.
Exactly.
Too old. Okay.
All right, up next
Hypnosis
is
trying to
Varden.
nurse.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, I'm Calvin. I play Varden, the resident fish of the group. My fun fact for this week. So there's a material that is very important to the Triton culture called pearl steel. And it's only ever found in capital Lysencroft. So Varden's never actually seen any pearl steel, but part of the whole reason he's on this pilgrimage is to find some. So he just is going off his best guess and may not recognize it when he sees it.
That sounds like
All
a very
right.
pretty metal.
That's what he's hoping for.
Why can't I turn off the ambient? I'm just gonna disable it entirely. Oh wait, it still didn't stop. Oh my god, I figured out what it is. It's not the ambient. It's me tripping balls because there's a slight. There was a video playing in the background, just a Twitch ad.
Nice.
Nice.
It's like, what the fuck is that noise? Alright. Coming back, Menadina, go ahead and give us the
Everyone?
Menadina recap.
I am Elena. I play Menadina, the badass bitch with the scythe, who now has a bedazzled arm. Fun fact about Menadina. When she was little, she was the child who always had ran into stuff because her entire life goal was go fast.
Nyum.
And so she would not fully pay attention to where she was going fast, and so there were a lot of crashes.
Alrighty. Who wants to do the recap?
It is me. I was doing the recap for this one.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so last session we finally got to check out Yerafi, or Jerafi, as
Jeremy.
most members of
Jeffrey.
the group probably pronounce it.
Yes.
What we found was a pretty dead town. Corpses all over the place. It looked like they had attacked and devoured each other, half of them as if they were animals, the other half as soldiers, guards, or similar. At the center of the town, well, we noticed that the buildings weren't necessarily elven made. The roughly 20 to 40 of them that we could find, they were some other sort of construction we weren't really used to here in the Underdark. Perhaps the Mopok Zone, or the Humblefolk Zone, I should say. Clarification, these are Humblefolk, not Mopok. Mopok is a subset of Humblefolk. Humblefolk encompasses a larger group, including
Yup.
canine-ish, lots of mammals, birds, avian type, not
But these were the
Aarakocra.
raccoon
Those are too
ones.
big. What?
The raccoons
No,
are
these are
specifically
Humblefolk.
Mopok.
Mopok are the raccoons. Raccoon-looking. Humblefolk are a lot of other things as well.
What were these? What were these humble folk?
Some
Other humble
some
folk.
Mopok, some if I had the book here I would list them out, but gerbils, foxes, owls, crows, pigeons.
Oh my. ...
I'll get the book later and show you. They were all dead anyway. In the center of the town, we found a cathedral with a graveyard, which also of note, this graveyard contained mostly elvish names, at least. And burying the dead is not a Mopok, or it's not a Mopok tradition.
Humblefoot.
So we're extrapolating here to say that it's not a humble folk either. Reasonablest assumption given the names were elven.
And there was a second thing you found in the church that.
Well, yeah, we're getting there. We
He's
found a
getting
note.
there.
We found a note on the pedestal.
Oh no, I was talking about for Mopok traditions and humble folk traditions, the skulls.
Oh yeah, they were all in a corner. Which there is a Mopok tradition where you take the skull of a what you would consider an exalted deceased and you would decorate it. It seemed unusual that they weren't decorated or placed in a, I don't want to say holy, but like distinct area. They were just kind of piled up in the corner within a room. So that was closer to Mopok and possibly Humblefolk tradition as Bandit knows it, but ever so slightly off. We found a note talking about the Benevolent, to whom there is also a statue outside. Basically saying that he hasn't visited in a while and the population, the population's degrading. Some of them are turning into what they call Hellspawn. It has something to do with quote unquote the war. there were plenty of mentions to Lefreischen, to whom this church/chapel seemed to be dedicated to. There was a note enciphered that I deciphered at the end of last episode on the board behind me. Yeah, more or less behind me. The Dante found initially and tried to hide, and then tried to have Varden translate with comprehend languages, but was unable to do so as this wasn't technically a language in the way that it was written. And a hidden room where we found 3 humble folk, woven in their build, and also corrupted to being what they would call a hellspawn. And within the room as well, Bandit found a ring, which he is hoping to modify such that he can... Or, the ring itself is for storing weapons. I think it's Ring of Store Weapon, is what Jared called it. Ring of Weapon Storage, that's what it's called. Bandit could modify it a little bit to make it work with his gun, though. So that's what we're hoping for, to change between types of guns, which changes the effects that they have and the range and so on. After getting back to the boat, Minnow kindly transported Trinthia to Bulet's Butt and picked up Fenrir, as they are hoping, or we're hoping, to go to the Bastion back with us. And Bandit and Minnow talked a little bit about expectations and not just obliging the will of anyone on board. When we got back to the Bastion, so we did our downtime activities. Bandit told 2 different stories to Duergar, one about the encounter in the city and one about the fate of Bigby. Then Leo had a fairly intense conversation with Rex, and we discovered a lot more lore about her. At the end of the episode, a moon elf woman showed up with questions and a deal for Dante, trying to get this heart that we know is in somewhere in Flunwelk. Yeah, somewhere in Flunwelk. Dante has tentatively taken the deal. At least has the potions for it.
No, he didn't take the deal.
He didn't sign anything.
Didn't sign anything. At least. That's a good
Broke
first
the
step.
contract that he had. Well, not broke, but he
didn't
completed
break
the
it.
contract that he currently had. So there's no binding between them now.
And then, at the very least, us as players, I don't know if this was during the episode or post-episode discussion, we learned the identity of the person. I'm not going to say it because I don't remember whether it was said on camera or not.
I don't think we did.
Okay.
The secret, it shall stay.
I thought it was.
Left out is the information that was learned about Rex. Rex has a has the crystallization. Is slowly turning to crystals, similar to the crystal statues that the party found.
And now she's just chill with it. Just
In
full display.
in Glymarsh, and she took her cloak off now that the cat's out of the bag, and the whole party can now see that she is turning to crystal. The party also learned that the whole reason she got involved with this mess is because Silver Fist told the party, or told her that he knew how to fix her, which he lied.
He does not.
So Leo was like, yeah, that's fair. No, I'm kidding. Leo was like, he did what now?
That's some bullshit.
Leo said I would do that too.
So we'll see what happens when we'll see if anybody has anything to say when Silverfist comes back to town, so to speak. But picking up where we left off, Morgan had just dipped out of the room. Oh, I just gave it away, but the mysterious benefactor had just dipped out of the room, and you guys were left. Y'all had talked about it after the session, so
Yeah.
I was almost
Oh,
certain
yeah,
you
we
guys-
all
Leo had said at the moment that
Yeah, I said
left.
it at the end. Yeah.
But the mysterious benefactor had just dipped out of the room, and you all are kind of in the dining space. Dante looking at the 3 potions and wondering what power she might still have over him because he never got to read the contract.
Well, that went well.
Dude, you really fucked that
Well,
up.
as good. I suppose.
I guess it could have been worse.
Either way, that is one person that we'll have to deal with.
I'm gonna go ahead.
So,
Turn that
are
off.
you truly okay with not, well, slowly rotting away?
Absolutely not. I'm dead inside.
I see.
Fair enough. It does seem that it will be possible to convince Morgan one way or another. Maybe we don't
Just have to take it from her.
Just
Of
recap.
course. Obviously. We just have to
So
figure out where she
you-
is.
That
So
won't
you
be
all are
easy.
familiar with this benefactor.
More or
Familiar?
less.
No.
On my end, I was told that that was an individual that made her way down to the Underdark. Surprisingly more powerful. And she uses a lot of, well, different powers. We probably didn't even see her.
So she's
She
a
tends to
surface
use-
dweller.
Yes.
What do you mean didn't see her?
That was likely a simulacrum, not her actual person.
Oz was told to kill her.
Sounds like she's a bitch
She is.
and a coward.
What tipped you off? The fact that she's holding. I almost said bandit. What is your name? What is your name?
Dante.
Dante's life hostage? God, I'm so sorry.
How?
It's
What am I
session
here for?
33?
You're just not memorable enough, man.
That's in
Sorry.
character, by the
It's
way.
session 33, and Yogurt goes, "Oh my god, I don't think we've met before." And Dante's
No,
like,
that's
I'm gonna slap the shit out of him.
you would
Oh,
be
watch.
completely justified in slapping the shit out of me. However, don't. It would be rude.
Oh, it would be rude. That's the only acceptable thing I take there.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of him.
I just drank my coffee.
This is it, breakfast time.
"Oh yeah, it's like bright in the morning."
Yep.
I'm gonna look
Well, it seems
around
you have
for
a bit of Dante.
any kettle of tea or perhaps some bacon type things or whatever we make for breakfast.
There
here.
is, there's a pot of water in the corner.
Can I roll for breakfast?
It's just, it's just a pot of water.
Yep.
Yep. Somehow I don't think it's just a pot of water. I think you're making a face that's just not just a pot of water.
There's a pot
No,
of water.
he's
in
making the
corner.
face because of the thing on his head, dude.
It's a hat.
No,
No one
no,
else has
no.
noticed.
No, I
It's
assume
small.
worst
I noticed, I
intentions from
just-
Jared at all times. I think that's a thing of pee.
It's not
What?
a thing of
Jared.
pee. Do you want to? That it's not a thing of pee. But that's
Yeah, it's
a
a container of
strange
pee.
thing to have in the dining room.
It would be.
Rule to investigate.
Okay.
I will investigate the
Like
water.
salted water?
Ha! 26!
The 26. There's little scraps of food in this pot of water. It looks like maybe somebody might have washed the dishes in this.
Hell yeah, there's little treats in there. I'm gonna drink that.
Oh,
Jared, Mr. DM, dumb fucking question. Very dumb question. If I drink all 3 of these at the same time,
Yeah, well,
Do
you
they,
said
like-
it
will
was
it
a
last
go
for
back-
a month? Or will
Are
it
they
last
going
for
to-
3
Served
months?
sequentially, or are they served
Yeah.
at the same time?
That's only a month, dude. That's only a month.
You
Make
don't
a-
know that.
make-
Thanks for a month.
Make a history check to try to recall if Dante's
no.
tried this before.
Oh god. Yep.
Oh,
History. 7.
You're not entirely sure how that would work. Bandit, it's pretty nasty.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Water with little bits
No,
of
it's
food in
not.
it, like
You're not
actual
the
good
DM. You
food.
can't tell me what it's like.
It's like days old food.
And
Tyler, please tell me you don't eat the dishwater out of your sink.
are
You can't
you
eat
asking
dish
me or
Bandit
Bandit?
does.
Bandit
Okay.
most certainly does.
Moving on. Dante,
We
what
lick
are
that
you-
shit
what are
clean.
you doing with these potions?
I'm gonna stare at him.
Speaking of these potions, I gotta charge my device that
Potion?
holds all of my potion information.
Yeah,
I
we
can
should
figure
probably
out
do
where it
that.
is.
Oh, he's got to drink it. We get another effect.
Where
We get
be
Fingers
my-
crossed. Fingers crossed for one of the fun ones.
I'm
Pretty
horrified.
sure there's something. I'm pretty sure there's something on that chart that just says you die. So
No,
That's
No.
not one of the
Yeah.
fun ones.
That's too lame.
that's
I
too
mean-
late
No,
for my
no, no,
taste. I have to locate. Bye.
Don't
Did he
die.
just- Oh my god. I was doing so well with the rest of these.
What are you doing back there?
Me?
putting
I'm finally
color.
I washed these covers. And I needed to put them back onto the cushions.
hmm
So it's a process.
are those the new covers or the old ones?
These are the old ones because I didn't have enough time. I thought I did, and then like time blindness go burr.
Yep.
And so I didn't get time to make new ones.
Yep.
So it'll be a post Frio project, but at least it'll be good for next year.
I have located my potion device for when Dante inevitably drinks a potion. Dante, for the sake of
I'm not
time,
drinking any of them right now.
don't drink one right now because that needs to charge.
Sure.
hmm
What is the
It
potion
is-
device?
My iPad.
An iPad.
Oh,
iPad.
got you.
Should really
Sophisticated.
transfer those.
Okay.
Or back 'em
Yeah,
up.
I really need to transfer them to Google Drive or
Yep.
Obsidian.
hmm
Picking up
Good
where
idea.
I left off. It's the morning. You guys have another day in the Bastion. You guys are left with a big choice you need to make. The map is opened up
Where
to you.
to next?
Where to next? Speaking of the map, Bandit, you make your way back to the ship. You're welcomed to your ship. Good morning, Captain. Would you like a coffee? And you walk over to the map, and you notice, because you looked at it this morning when you were walking out to go inspect the whole situation, you notice something has changed. There are 2 small flowers growing out of the map in 2 different locations.
What the hell?
There's
but I have
one
a theory.
There's 1 flower growing out of the TM Track Desert and 1 growing out of Arat.
You said
Intract Desert.
The TM
What
Track
desert?
Desert.
Northeast
Oh, there it is. Team Track.
and Iraq.
Team Track, Desert,
Southeast.
and Arat. Jared, what color are the flowers?
It clearly holds no significance.
Your
It
clear
holds-
confusion means my theory is abolished.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually, that's a good. You know what? That's a good question. I can get you a color.
Okay.
I've thought about it. I like that question. Give me 1 moment.
Okay. You have your moment.
Your action, he has had his moment.
Moment
which one goes to
had.
which of these? Is this one skinnier?
And I also tell Minnow I prefer tea over coffee.
Noted. I have failed you.
No, I think what's
How
been
did
in,
I-
put in
how did
chat
I
has
know?
failed me.
What's been put
Society
in
has failed
chat.
you by raising you on tea.
The flowers are
Jesus.
one of the flowers is white. The other flower is the other flower is black.
Okay, interesting. Which is which?
Oh.
The black flower is in the TM track, and the white flower is in Era.
Cool. Going to sip the tea that I suppose might have been made.
Sure.
Nope, I'm still confused. But I am glad I have the information. I guess I'm gonna do some morning routine stuff, and when we all start discussing the map, I'm gonna gonna show back up to give my 2 cents.
Yeah, that's
If
valid.
that is acceptable to you.
Luna's
Okay.
trying to imitate all.
In the meantime, daily tasks. I'll do that when we all start doing daily tasks. Or we could just start
Leo's
with
gonna go
map
about
conversation.
his day.
So does
Although-
Leo have? Is anyone doing anything particular?
Leo's just gonna start planning where the hell he wants to go next.
I'm doing my
He's probably gonna
downtime
go look at the
activity.
boat and look at the map.
Okay, so Leo finds the flowers. He's going to the boat and looking at the map.
If Bandit is around, Leo's is questioning the bandit and also asking Minnow where the hell these. Minnow, where did
Leo's is questioning the bandit.
these flowers come from?
I'm unsure, Captain. I don't remember them being there.
You're unsure. I hate this place. All right. And Leo's just gonna be pondering for a period of time,
For a period of time.
as I also ponder because I don't know where I want to convince the party to go.
I want to test some mundane objects on the ship pedestal.
Okay. They're all
Just- I
mundane,
wanna-
so nothing happens.
They're all mundane. Okay, so it has to be magical.
Correct.
Okay.
What if you get on it?
What if I stand on it?
Oh no.
Am I magical?
The ship shrinks and becomes short.
Is it a
Damn.
It becomes a dinghy.
She grows a beard.
She
feel-
grows a beard.
You stand on the pedestal, and Minnow's voice really loudly in your head goes, I don't think that's meant for you.
I am doing this for science.
I am uncomfortable. Please relocate.
I'm sorry. I stand. I move.
Making Minnow uncomfortable by standing there.
I apologize by making you uncomfortable, Minnow.
Every time Elena brings out a new cushion, Luna jumps to go investigate it from wherever she has been sitting.
Two more. And then I can actually just sit down and
Okay.
I think currently Manadina is just looking at the letter again that she got. And
Dante's
where
bringing
the
supplies
fuck
to the
is
ship.
that?
All right.
Because no
So
one else
everybody's
has
kind of
been
just
doing
passing
that.
time. Bandit, I'll say you can roll for 4 hours of downtime.
Hell
Around
yeah.
1 p.m. Around 1 p.m. There's a ringing bell coming from the sea behind Minnow. And you guys look and you see a little ship pulling up, and with a bell that's being rung, kind of hanging at the bow. And you can see Silverhand and then a couple others in a boat coming up towards the dock. And as he pulls up next to Minnow, and parks the little rowboat that comes from the glimmering city, he gets off and he goes, "Well, that's quite an impressive boat you have there. Did y'all steal that from the drow? Well done. Well done. I'm sure we can get great use out of this. I can think of all the trade routes I can run now with it."
From
Yes.
the
No.
bowels of the ship. Her name is Minnow.
I shall call her Silverfin. She cuts through the
Nope.
water.
I'm gonna
No.
aim right in front of him out the porthole.
Her name's Minnow.
Oh, you all named her already. That's
Nope. She named
So-
herself.
the boat named itself.
Well,
Okay.
no, to be fair, I did name her.
I still say that.
Okay, that's fine.
Interesting. Well, I have important business to attend to in the tavern of the hold, so if y'all don't mind me, I will be going.
I
And he
do
begins
No,
to
no, we
make-
mind. We have things to discuss before you drown yourself or whatever your intent is.
No, why would I? It's an odd suggestion, Yogurt. What is it you wish to discuss? Did you establish trade with the drow? Is that what it is?
Why are you a liar?
A liar? I'm no liar. I'm
She
merely a
refers to the
businessman.
situation with Rex.
Ah. Rex is a wonderful business asset. She's been doing
They
I'll
a
are
stop
great
you
job.
right
person.
there. She's not an asset. If anything, she is a partner.
She's half crystal.
Doesn't mean that she's still not a person.
Yogurt, is your crystal not one of your many assets?
Oh no.
Don't compare. We're
Oh.
talking about Rex. Rex, a faithful partner and companion who has assisted both us and you.
Indeed.
We've secured this castle. We've held up our end of the bargain. What's stopping you from holding up yours to Rex?
Ah, so she told you. Well, that was supposed to remain a secret between us. It's unfortunate.
Hard to keep many secrets when you're half made of crystal.
Well, think of it this way. You said it yourself. We got this castle, did we not? We got our foothold against the evils of the Underdark. You can now strike out on your mission to save the world. And I can run my business. It had a slight cost, but that cost was one I was willing to pay.
Yes, but you're missing a piece. You're just one person in this castle. Your employers if you're talking, you're muted.
He doesn't have employers.
I am the employer.
No. Employees.
Oh, there you go.
We keep this whole operation running together.
I swear to God, Luna just said hello.
I
I don't know if Elena or Ian heard that,
Hello.
but she's sitting outside Elena's door, and I just heard hello, hello.
Beautiful.
That's
All right, that was super off topic, but I was like, that sounded almost human.
Off of the cushion cover.
Look, the point I'm getting at, Silverfist, is none of your operation works if you don't have us on your side.
Are you saying I
gives?
couldn't do business without you?
I'm saying that you certainly couldn't do it with the drow
Yes.
and from
do
this
you-
castle.
And do you bring back business deals with the drow? Do you bring back trade? Or
Well,
do you
that
bring back a
depends.
stolen boat?
Hmm,
Even
Stolen
drow.
is an assumption that you made.
None of us have said it's wrong.
All I said was it's not even drow.
Also
But
true.
But I'm not gonna say anything more. Because I don't want him. He no longer needs to know.
Look, you wish for me to uphold my end of the bargain and do something for Rex and help her. I've done the best I can. I've given her a place to stay away from the prying eyes of the gnomes. I've guided her away from Pinfa's claws. I've given her an opportunity to spread her wings and use her powers. But what she wants, her seeking to remove this curse, well, it would hinder our operations. Where do you think she gains the ability to teleport in the way she does?
I don't care where she gets her abilities from. I don't care if she becomes the most mundane person on this side of the Underdark. She needs to be cured or she's going to die.
Then I have bad news for you. Business is sometimes about small lies to get a foothold. That cure does not exist.
You don't even know what the crystals are. How can you know that a cure doesn't exist?
I know what they are. They're little devices that hold back the dark, that hold back the...
Oh, please. Everyone knows they're little devices that hold back the dark, but what more?
What else more could they be? They clearly hold magical power. That's why she's capable of doing what she does.
They hold magical power? Why can't magical power get rid of them?
You know what? Good point, Yogurt. You know, you and your little group of heroes might find a way to save her. But in the meantime, I'll be in the tavern. I have business deals to do. Hey, Dante, would you like to share a drink? Eh?
No.
Oh,
Want to tell him thing?
uh,
What was
I
our
just keep-
names?
I just keep moving supplies onto the ship.
but what about that alcohol you had Rex deliver? I'm sure you would want some of it. I'm gonna go get a glass.
You can drink it all, I don't care.
What happened to him?
That's none of your business.
What's happened to him is he's learned a bit more about your true colors.
Well, it seems I misunderstood y'all's business capabilities. I'll be, I'm trying to like hold this out long enough for Leo to figure out what he wants to. He's clearly tripping over there. He's,
I'm just forgetting drow names right now.
Any in
Who do
particular?
we leave in charge?
Oh,
Alec? Is it Halleck? Halleck?
Yeah, Haley.
Halig. Yeah,
Halleck.
Halig.
yeah, don't you remember Yolig?
Oh my
That's
god, I got it done.
that's coming into play right now. Silverfist. If you
Yes.
wish to do business with the drow, you will have to refer to yourselves as those named by Yolik.
I see. And who is
You'll have
Yolig?
to go.
Yo, lick my nuts! Ah! Got him!
Holy. Oh.
No! No! Why would you do this?
Did that just happen?
Yes.
Yes, it did. God damn it.
I mean, you're the
In
one who did
character.
this.
I know.
And
You'll
The
have to
best
have
part
your
is he
men.
waited for Silverfist to say it. He did not
I
use
know.
my nuts, Leo. He waited
No,
for
he
it to...
didn't.
Silverfist is just dumbfounded. He goes,
You'll have to go by your men's names as that ending with the suffix of rid, similar to Yogurt's previous name according to the drow. That way they'll know that you have been sent by us and are worth doing deals with.
okay.
And as a word of advice is
And
if
I'm
you just
assuming-
praise the leader, then you're in her good graces.
That's true.
Good to know.
Halleck is quite fond of those who follow her.
Well, I will be planning a trip to the Drow Kingdom then, in the tavern. Bandit, would you like to join me for a drink? Yes, I know you do enjoy the alcohol as well.
Has also learned your true colors.
You all are disappointing. And he, kind of storms away.
Mm-hmm.
I roll my eyes at him storming away like a man-child.
I'm gonna hand Dante a mug when he hauls the latest thing on the ship.
Unfortunately, he is more or less in charge of this keep, and certainly has, well, possibly has contingencies if he doesn't return from here.
What
Let
should we do with him?
If he wants to keep
Others
this
know.
relationship strictly business, then C's can keep this strictly business.
I'd like more information as to what might be going on back in the Glimmering City. It'd be nice to not have to be unable to return there, but
Speaking
Not
of the
quite sure what
Glimmering
we can
City,
do.
Where are my parents?
They're staying in the barracks with father.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Just double
We
checking.
sent everyone to the barracks.
Making sure they're
pretty
okay.
much.
Speaking of the Glimmering City, another figure kind of stands up or comes around from the other side of the docks behind Minnow.
Mhm.
It is the priest from the church in the Glimmering
Oh.
City that Yolgrid, you might remember, once told you you had a strange connection to every shrine in the church.
And said I had a weird one to whip knock.
Who? Why are you here?
Hello.
Please, Yolgrid, where does my establishment reside? It's in the docks.
So you work for?
In a way,
So
a lot of us do. He is the leader of our council, after all.
I suppose he is.
But
You.
I'm here to speak with you. May we go somewhere?
Wherever you'd like, I guess.
Sure.
What could a man like you want with me?
I discovered something in the cathedral, and I wish to share it with you. If
All
that's
right.
okay with you, if you have time. I'm sure you're quite busy out here.
No, you have all the time you need. Come on, we'll go to
Everybody deafen.
somewhere.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys make your way to kind of maybe either...
Wait,
go
why
over
did
to-
I deafen?
Yeah, I was gonna just talk to the Twitch chat for a moment. All right, you guys make your way to a private location of wherever Yolgrid likes to sit and chat. And he takes a seat and he goes, How's exile been treating you, Yolgrid?
The same as it would treat anyone else. I don't see how it's relevant.
I'm curious. It's not. It's a modern occurrence. A dwarf gets exiled from the Glimmering City. It is, abnormal.
Well, not exactly the most standard person
That is
trained
fair.
by Ingtar.
Not the most
Grew up a doctor.
standard at all. And he reaches into a little bag that he brought with him. And it's got little books and scrolls in it. And he pulls out a small vial. And he lays it on the table in front of you. A liquid in it shines with a plethora of colors. And and the name Yogrid has been neatly engraved in the vial. The cork is sealed with a 3-color wax. Purple, red, and gold.
Do those 3 colors mean anything to me?
No, you're not quite sure
No.
why those wax colors are chosen here. He lays it down
What's
and he
this?
goes, I am not sure. I was cleaning out the church the other day, and I found it amongst the pews.
Just a vial with my name on it.
Indeed. Now, I had spoken with Ingtar long before his passing, and he expressed that your powers were strange.
Were you close with him?
I'm close with a lot of people. When people need help in the Glimmering City, there's only really 2 places they can go. For physical help, they seek Shieldheart, and for mental help, they seek the church. That's all we really have left in each other. So Ingtar and we were close enough. He would tell me some of his troubles. But he once told me that, him choosing you was an act of fate. As he didn't quite explain it, but he said it was as if a voice had selected you specifically in his head.
I don't find any trouble believing that. So you're saying that you found this. Does this come from him then?
I'm not sure. I just found
Does it
it
look
in
like
the
his handwriting?
church. No.
Okay. It's clearly magical.
I would say so. It changes colors. And it glows. So I'm curious, what affiliation do you hold with the Everlast, Yogrid? As I'm a priest, I haven't heard from them in my lifetime. Priests before me in the Glimmering City hadn't heard from them. Have you heard? Do you? Maybe visions? Anything?
I can I roll insight here just to see if he's like genuine?
Sure.
Fucking nat 1. God damn it.
You grew up talking to this man. This is about the most genuine you've heard him speak.
Yeah, yes. I have. I have been hearing someone, but I wish I knew who they were.
They have not identified themselves.
Not explicitly, no.
That is strange for an Everlast. They're usually quite proud of their identities, at least according to my history books.
I apologize. This is gonna be my nat 1 coming. I'm gonna start divulging a little bit too much information.
Luna.
Beautiful. I've heard of other beings as well, of everlasts and something older, and ascendants as well. It's all gotten so complicated.
I see.
I don't even know.
I've never heard of Ascendants. I mean, I've heard of Champions. It's a selection that the Everlasts do. They pick someone and bless them with great power. But, Ascendants is not something I've heard of.
Not to mention, I believe she called them. I'm gonna say Dizerine here, but I forget the other name that they were given. So I'm gonna pick up that bottle and kind of swirl it around, and
What are you going to do with it?
well, what else do you do with a vial? I'm gonna pop it open and down it.
Alright, you break the wax seal, and, a series of scents assault your nose, and there is a pain, like, throughout your bloodstream, as you
Oh,
feel,
Haley's blood did not like that.
you feel your cursed blood kind of boil under your skin, um and it's quite uh it's quite a pain. If I had to specifically describe what kind of pain, I would say the damage almost feels like necrosis, like it's necrotic,
Okay.
and eventually it subsides, and uh you aren't quite sure what's changed, but you feel like you have more control over your pain. And Yolgrid has gained access to a new hero feat called Elemental Control. Upon taking
Oh,
elemental damage, non-slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing, you can change the damage type that was dealt to you to necrotic. And you can do this a number of times equal to your con mod.
that is pretty snazzy. Well, that did something.
Are you okay? That seemed aggressive.
It felt aggressive. I do feel like it. Well, it did something. It.
Uh, as you kind of come to from the pain, and finish, kind of you blink a few times and your vision's blurry. There's a moment where when you blink, you don't see the room you and him are sitting in. You see a vision of a crystal, a large one, growing from the ground, and then you blink and it's gone.
Sorry, I'm still coming to a little bit.
You know, when I was
If
young
you
like you, I
can.
drank substances whenever I felt like it. You really should, you really should have more control, Yogurt. It's damaging for your life.
It's
He
not the
has a
first
smirk on
time
his
I've.
face like he's just messing with you.
Not the first time I've done that. Last time it was a vial of blood.
Now he looks concerned. You drank a vial of blood?
There's context.
I'm sure there is.
If when you get back to the docks, see if you can find any more about who might have left this vial there. Clearly,
It
they
would be
know more than
difficult.
I do.
It was after service. Many people had come to the church that day. I don't think I'd be able to discover who left it. I'm sorry. I know that that is information you likely would want.
Of course. But if that's all you can do, I can't blame you.
Bringing it
The
here already
drow.
was... Go ahead.
The drow said I was cursed as well. Well, it's complicated, but I think the crystals have something to do with it.
Indeed.
I think.
That's... I don't know how that quite makes sense. I never considered them artifacts from the Everlasts, but I guess they do protect us. Potentially, the Everlasts have been here with us this whole time.
I'm almost certain there's a correlation. Not fully. I know that the crystals themselves aren't Everlasts, or at least we've seen instances where they don't come from them. But there's a correlation.
You know what they come from?
Yes, we met a fish man that said they grew from the ground.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Potentially they have something to do with the magic of the earth.
Some of them, yeah.
You know,
It's
my
also
history
complicated.
books say there are ley lines that control the magic in some way, that direct the weave.
It's possible they come from those.
Well,
Can't say much more.
I really must be going. I have to take the boat back to the dock.
Well, take care. Let me know if you find anything else.
I'll be in touch. And he leaves and makes his way back to the dock.
I don't need to undeafen.
I win.
Alright, that's everybody. And
You're a winner.
it's around 1. Yogurt has wrapped, or no, it's around maybe 3 p.m. You guys are still working near the boat, and Yogurt comes back with the old priest from the Glimmering City, and the priest waves goodbye and gets in the boat and makes his way out towards the Glimmering City. The little bell and a small crystal attached, keeping him safe as he makes it into the void beyond y'all's protections.
Mm-hmm.
That was a strange priest.
What was all
I
that about?
imagine so.
Someone left a vial with my name on it in the pews.
A file.
Was it
Yeah.
of blood?
No, unless it was the blood of a unicorn. It was shimmering and
Oh.
multicolored.
Interesting. What have you done?
When
with
I
the
drank
file?
it, it seemed to give me more powers.
Of course,
that answers
of
my
course it
question.
did.
Yogurt, it is moments like these where I question your intelligence.
Yogurt, as someone who drinks random shit from bottles, that's usually not a good thing to do.
You are not allowed to critique me.
I think I'm the most qualified to do this to you.
Absolutely not.
He's allowed to critique
Absolutely
you.
I
He's
am.
not
think he
allowed to
is.
tell you what to do.
Look, I had reason to believe that someone left it there. That on purpose.
Without malicious intentions? Oh boy.
Of course, someone left it there purposefully. It had your name on it.
Of course. Look, if they wanted to kill me, they would have just done it. Who would kill me by leaving a file for a priest to give to me?
Somebody that wanted you dead.
Someone who couldn't leave the city.
Someone who wants to make the murder look like an accident.
Someone who wants you dead.
I highly disagree that someone who wanted me dead would find the best way to do it is to give a priest, not even give, to leave a bottle for a priest to bring via a boat to maybe or maybe not give.
But you wouldn't expect it, would you?
No, I would
That is
not.
true.
I would not
Exactly. So it would be the perfect way to kill you.
The best assassination plans have the most degrees of separation.
Although this is also probably the only way to get him to drink it in a truthful manner. Truthful manner? Sure. A manner in which he would willingly drink it. I unfortunately see the logic in doing so. There are far better ways to kill him.
The priest seemed familiar with Ingtar, and I've known him, well, not known him, but been acquainted with him for all my life.
Fair enough.
Anyways, you say drinking it gave you more powers. What'd you get?
I think so.
Can you like
It-
shoot fireballs
so-
now? Got laser eyes.
I
Can you see through things?
no, I can go through
Quick!
things.
What's the color of my underwear?
Purple.
Wrong. It's brown.
I didn't need to know. Also, you.
What were you going to say, Gilgrid?
When I closed my eyes afterward, I saw a
What can you go
vision.
through?
Oh, you
Saw a
tripped.
flash of a crystal coming up from the ground. A large one.
Okay. Okay.
And
Where?
well, if I knew that,
Just continue on.
going.
What? Yes. That's all? Just a large crystal coming from the ground?
yes, and I feel as though I can. I don't know how to describe this in character. May or may not be able to convert damage types to necrotic if I really want to.
Specifically undamaged unto yourself. If an elemental damage,
Interesting.
I need to send it to you in a message. But he has the ability now that if he takes
Ah.
elemental damage, he can use a charge of this ability to change the damage type of that elemental damage to necrotic, which might sound a little useless, but on Aiden's
Till you
subclass,
realize.
that is very useful.
Is he resistant to necrotic?
I am
Yep.
resistant to necrotic damage. Well, when I have my blood curse up, which is
Most of the
pretty
time.
much always. It's
Fair
very
enough.
hard to not have a blood curse up.
I see.
Many think.
This should help Yulgrid stay alive. As he is, at the time when I wrote this ability, he was your secondary frontliner. He's now your tertiary frontliner, but whatever.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You know, we'll take it, considering that he said, I rolled a pass out at that one church.
It rolls.
He succeeded. He
He did
indeed
succeed.
pass
Passed out.
Mm-hmm.
It worked.
Impressive roll.
Almost got left behind.
I would have been fine.
We couldn't leave him behind.
Yes, we could have.
Technically we could. Yeah. Just take the crystal with us.
Did you know that the priest works for Silverhand? Kind of
I mean,
wild.
he's here, so I'm not surprised.
He owns like the whole docks. Like I felt real cocky earlier. Kind of forgot that this guy is like.
You forgot he's the most powerful dwarf other than the king.
That's one way to put it. Yes.
Just absolute zoomies going on in Calvin's background.
Yeah, that camera.
Entertainment.
The chaos
Mhm.
gremlins.
I saw them go behind the bed. I know nothing else. Oh,
Not just chaos gremlins, chaos voids.
Chaos voids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Every now and then we see like
That's
2
weird.
ears. Just
2 ears or a tail.
they're
Okay, okay.
Considerable.
the
Mhm.
paper bag right now. All right.
Bandit, what'd you roll for your 4 hours of downtime, by the way?
DM'd you. It was 69. Nice.
Nice.
You feel like you are making good progress.
Good. Good progress is good.
Contrary to popular belief.
Is that like the progress equivalent of bloodied?
Not exactly.
Okay. Yeah, thought I'd try.
Maybe
All right.
bruised.
Whales.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all gotta figure out where you're going next.
Yep.
If we're all on the boat,
I will be on the
something's
boat now.
interesting about the boat or about the map.
I could
There's
go
quite a
to the
few
boat.
interesting things, yes.
Choose things in particular.
Who grew the flowers on it?
We don't know.
I would love to know. I was have a. No, never mind. I was
We
done.
are uncertain.
I give Leo a look because one of the flowers is at a rat, and technically me and him are the only one that knows the full story about the thingy. Just like give him a.
The party knows.
Do they? Did we tell them?
Yeah, I told the party.
Oh,
I
I
told
still-
the party.
I still give him the side eye like.
It sounds like there's a lot that might be going on. Run. I'm also very curious about this Tower of Loss. It seems to only be a little north.
Let me pull the map back up. The Tower of who? What?
Loss.
Tower of Loss. I need to open this in a browser.
Or loneliness, not loss. Loss is another tower.
I cannot wait for y'all to go to the Tower of Loss.
I swear to God, if you have the fucking lost symbol, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
It's gonna be runes.
His
I'm
face.
gonna lose it.
Good.
The
But
only
the Tower
American
of
kanji.
Loneliness is just
I'm on it.
north of here.
That's not the only
on ads,
American
I'm not a runner.
kanji. No.
Pick another one.
The
After
S.
seeing all that we've seen,
The super
I-
S.
think it might be
Holy
worthwhile.
shit, you're right.
Whereas ours have
And
no strong
after
opinions.
that, I think Arat would be likely our next best point of interest. But I suppose it's entirely unclear. And that's a long journey that we might not necessarily be able to make easily. If this map is to scale, it would take us, say, a few weeks. I don't know. How long would it take us to actually get over to our... Because we have to get to Zella Bay and
Long
stuff.
Yeah, it's far.
Long journey by boat, and then a long journey on foot.
We may not have the supplies readily available to do that journey.
Well, probably cities in between that we could barter with or loot.
This says ruins.
What was the other place
I-
that
Everywhere.
had the?
I do not have high enough resolution on this picture to tell what the smaller things say.
Open it in browser.
Ruins
I did.
of
I don't know what to tell you.
Nakua, Slaughter River. There seem to be a lot of battles. Crater that's
There are several cities
doesn't.
in Arat, but it doesn't look like
Yes.
there are many cities on the way to Arat.
Didn't we want to
Um,
go to the middle place, Lisan, as well?
Lysencroft? I would like to go to
Lysencroft?
Lysencroft.
Seems a hell of a lot closer.
That it is.
Well, who knows? Maybe the
Maybe
lady
we
was
could go to this
lying, and they didn't grab the one potion from Lysencroft that's supposed to be in Lysencroft, and I won't have to die.
If
That's-
it would help us not
I
keep
doubt
you,
it.
if it would help us keep you from dying, I'm all for going to Lysencroft. Plus,
Where
I
were
want to
the
go anyways.
flowers
And you're
again?
just fucking
Now it's
blind. Where is this?
high resolution.
The
It's
flowers
blue in the
are on
middle.
a
It's
rock
Lysen.
and the
The desert.
desert.
Oh, I really want to go to the desert for my own personal reasons.
That's so far away,
It's
buddy.
out of character.
The fuck is?
I mean, we could.
Am I just
we
like
could,
struggling? Hold
go
on.
to Lysen first?
Where the hell is Lysencroft?
I found the desert. I'm looking
it's a
for the
lot
first
closer.
one.
It's the blue in
Right.
the
Rock
middle.
is bottom right.
Lysen
Yeah.
is the blue in the middle. Lysencroft.
Lysencroft
Okay.
is the capital of Lysen.
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense. So
Currently, the only reasons y'all wanted to go there is you were encouraged to go there. Dante has a thing there, and then
I want to go there.
Barden wants to go there. Bandit and Dante want to. It sounds like
Dante
Dante's
kind
thing
of.
might have moved. Bandit and
Mhm.
Dante kind of want to go to Arat.
Mm-hmm.
Leo currently
Oh.
doesn't have any necessary plans.
Not
Minadina,
currently.
Minadina has hints as to where she should be going.
That means nothing to me because I can't tell if it's on the surface or if it's down here.
If it's
You
a
should ask.
thing, it's down here.
We got to go back to the surface.
No.
No. Yogrid has a vision that he needs to solve. So the party has a lot of different locations that can be visited.
Well, I'm all for going to this tower of loneliness. That possibly gets us around.
I pull out my
a lot of
fucking note
treacherous
again,
sites.
and I'm just staring at it. And then I look back at the map.
The
And
location
I'm just going to
you're
be doing
looking
that for at least.
That lets us get it to Lysen. So I like that idea. It
If
sounds
it's
like
not
it.
on the map, then she had no idea where the fuck she's supposed to go.
The
Where
Tower
in
of
What
Lysen
you're
is the
looking for
Tower
is
of
not on the
Loss.
map.
We're talking about going to the Tower of Loneliness, or
Plus.
Going
Leo's-
north, the Tower of
North.
Loneliness.
not
and
not we're not looking at the one
traveling
on Lyson right now. We're talking
east.
about the one that's north of where we
Yeah,
are
right
where we're
north of the
are,
Glimmering
yes.
City. Yeah,
North
I
of
got
the
it.
Glimmering City. Yes.
I got it.
And then to Lyson, and then to Arat.
If we have resources, we might need to turn around.
Yeah.
By then.
Or find resources.
Sounds logical.
We'll
to
create
go.
resources.
Who knows?
I'm not
Anything
drinking my
could
own
happen.
piss, bandits. I'm not a heathen.
Either way. That's my vote. I vote to go there. I want to know more about these towers.
Where is this district?
I'm fairly ambivalent. My people have waited for centuries to remove the.
They can wait more.
Yeah.
3,000 years of waiting doesn't exactly encourage urgency.
Exactly. As far as they are
Just like the
concerned, my
Mechanids.
voyage was a doomed trip from the
Yes.
beginning.
Just
so-
we gotta do that.
Huh? You what?
What, you mean deposit more bodies?
No, we were given things to spread.
Spread some
What were we given to spread?
spores.
I'm
Spores.
forgetting
Spores.
this.
Spores.
Spores?
Okay, we haven't
Spores.
gotten anything that I would consider
Spores.
spreading spores on.
I'm
They
aware.
just said across the sea. I don't remember if they
Yes.
said a specific place.
They didn't
It
say
was
any.
someplace for.
They were just like, "Hey, please help us expand beyond this continent."
Yes.
What do you think happens in the Tower of Fear?
You get scared.
Ah,
That sounds scary.
Oh
I don't know what you
man.
expected.
I bet it puts us in a VR simulation about our worst fear.
Okay, Rick and Morty.
Either way. Are we all agreed upon going to the Tower of Loneliness and the Lycan?
Only because
Ooh.
I can't fucking figure out where I'm supposed to go.
You want
She
help?
lost.
Do you
have a very loose
want help in figuring out whatever it is you're trying to figure out with that letter? I understand it is a
I'm just gonna
personal
look and say,
matter,
do you know what the Yagor district is?
not in the slightest.
Dante, as she mentions the Vagor district. The Vagor district is a district in Nyar. It's in the High Elf capital.
Oh, then I would probably know that too, actually.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I
That's
would have
in-
also
I
probably
might.
figured it
The
out,
High
but since I
Elf
lived there for so long,
capital.
but it's fine.
The High Elf capital?
In Nyar.
What would that have to do with anything?
I don't know. She'd ask. I gave her the information she was looking for, man. I don't know what you want from me.
Jared, are we gonna find Yuan Ti in the north?
Please, I hope so. Please let me find Yuan Ti in the north. Please, I'm begging you.
Jared's face!
I would take those over Lamia's every fucking day of the week.
I think I
I
have
love
your
you.
pegged.
I wonder why there's a naming convention for one of these sets of towns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
one
why
that
I'm
has
asking. I wonder.
Sandmark and Srack and Civ and Sin and
Sandstone
Son and
Spires.
Sallow and Sun. There's so many!
We gonna go find them snitties.
Nope, nope, I don't want to hear about
Uh,
Smitties.
I could have done without hearing that.
Psychic damage to everyone but
No.
Elena. That was pretty good. Pretty good, me.
This is the only location that's on this paper, and that's all
Just
she.
not even
I'm just
paying
gonna scream
attention.
that.
Didn't
That
even
doesn't
process
exactly
it.
help you.
Menadina, make an make an insight check as you're looking at the map over and over again.
Like I'm insane? Yeah, probably.
If you fail this, you're gonna have to wait for me to give her another hint.
Hold on. Go away.
I can't do much else for you.
My only
Damn,
guess
so true
is
though.
directly underneath that, but who knows where that is?
Insight.
You'd have to read the letter to understand that situation.
True.
Okay. I got a 18. I rolled a
Okay.
17.
You're looking back and forth between the map and the letter, and the map and the letter, and the map and the letter, and in between the two is the hilt of your scythe. And as you're looking at the map, and you see the two flowers, and you look past your scythe, you see the blooms coming off your scythe as it has started to bloom. And you
Oh, it actually does shit now.
You realize that potentially, just potentially,
Looks like I got 2 spots, unfortunately.
there are locations that have been marked for you by some other force.
Thank God that some other force is doing this, because she's a
They're
brick.
marked for you, not for me. Okay.
That makes more sense.
Sad.
You have
Bill
your
will.
location already.
Huh? I'm talking to someone else.
I'm gonna look back at this teeny ass flower. You bitch. And then I'm gonna be like, alright, what is plan now? Loneliness and where?
Loneliness and to Lysencroft. That main
Manadina.
central continent.
You're gonna be lonely for a long time if you talk to other people like that.
So will you.
You two really need to be separated.
Leo's like, y'all are harshing my peaceful vibe.
What peaceful vibe? You can't bring shit either to the table.
Brings yogurt away. Let's go prepare supplies.
You'll prepare supplies for. Are you guys planning on sailing to the,
The
Tower
other
of
2 locations
Loneliness,
are
or are you
so
walking?
fucking far.
Walking?
Don't we have to sail?
You're on an island on the map, but there is a connected. No, you're on the south. Look at the map.
Okay, I'm looking at the map.
If you look at the map of Aventil, north of oh wait, never mind. You're right. I didn't connect.
I'm like,
them.
what the hell
I
do we
erased-
need?
I
We
forgot-
have to sail.
My bad. I forgot I erased the connection. It's a short hop. You probably could take a little dinghy up to the. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot I
No,
made
we're
a
okay.
taking the
mistake
boat
there.
all the way around. Here.
Okay.
We would take
So nowhere
another
without
boat. We would
Minnow.
cheat on Minnow.
No, he
She would
said we're
probably
taking
make.
the boat.
All right. So you guys continue getting supplies for the night, and then you all rest for another round of sleep there in the bastion. And Leo is going to have a dream. I need everyone else to deafen.
Bye bye.
Second death already.
I'm
I
getting
should have
there.
said this one will be short, so I hope nobody walks
That's
away.
fair.
All right, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
You drift into a bit of a restless sleep with everything that's going on, and you have the following dream, or should I say, nightmare.
Oh.
You hold Till's hand as she sputters blood, the unidentifiable disease that took her from you, slowly killing her. You've repressed this memory time and time again. You look into her eyes. It doesn't take much for you to realize it now. The void is there, behind them, eating away at her mind. A tear rolls down her cheek as she squeezes your hand. Peace can be found in strength. Peace is always a choice, Leo. Choose wisely. She dies in your arms. You wake up in a cold sweat, the void pulsing in your blood.
Lovely.
That was quick.
That was fast.
It was quick. It was just a
At least
dream.
it was a dream.
Just a dream.
That's that's.
Elena! I can't yell.
I implore you all to read my comment.
Now we just.
I think I'm
navigated
honestly
the barn.
brilliant.
You're really trying to make some folk tale about a ghost ship.
You
again.
are. This man.
What comment?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
He
What?
knows what he's doing.
What? What? No way you said we should get a cuck dinghy that watches as we sail on Minnow. Oh my god.
You think he's gonna undeafen?
No, I don't know. He's just got the cat, kitty.
I got it.
Little baby.
I got it.
Look at the void.
Struggling
Oh,
to escape.
Goodbye, void.
Ooh,
Which one? Which goober is that?
that's Nebula.
She baby.
She's baby.
Streaming
She's the small
service.
one.
All right.
She's a small but smart one.
Leo might have new
Yes.
opinions. Yeah, I see he's walked away to go think, but Leo might have new opinions.
Fuck. I'm okay with
Where
that.
to go?
We'll see how much he imposes his own once.
Well,
I'd
I'm
love to go to the desert, but
repping the boat for
New
loneliness.
opinions. Jared, what do you mean? There's no new
Oh.
opinions from that.
What do you guys
Nothing
talk
that
about?
has to change right now.
Wow.
What you
I don't
chat
like the
about?
sound
Right
of that.
now, he says. Right now, he says.
Now.
He's gonna kill us in our sleep one
He's
by
more
one.
subtle than that.
He's more subtle than that.
Okay.
Something happens to
Wanna
me,
go
I'm
to
just
the
like, all right,
desert
boys, this is what we're
after
doing now.
lesson.
Well,
Tower of Loneliness, I guess.
Hour of loneliness.
Lonely.
you
To
all
be
aboard
all
Minnow.
lonely.
I just dropped my mic. Sorry, everyone is gonna have to hear that on the VOD. Just so, as it hits my chest. You all get aboard Minnow. You've gotten the supplies last night, and you are now in a position to make your way towards the Tower of Loneliness. It is a short, excuse me, a short journey to the other island, and
Like
maybe
an hour?
an hour to not long enough for downtime.
Meh.
No downtime. No downtime.
No
for you.
downtime for you.
I'm gonna finish this when we travel to Larat or
You will,
Like
but
Lisan.
Leeson, I don't know.
Lisan Al Gaib.
Yes. Lisan Al
Liam Neeson.
you'll have to give me a moment because I built the structure for the Tower of Loneliness, but I have not
Mhm.
populated the.
Oh no.
The clutter is the right word. That is what you use for battle maps. You describe it as clutter.
Doing the Clail Spire.
Yes, everyone go ahead and get Tailspire open while I populate clutter.
No.
Lutter.
Dude, I thought we were gonna go the whole session. I was
You
excited.
would have, and then and then you were like, what if we went?
And there's an update. No.
There's
What
a
if we
very
went
minor
to a
update.
tower?
You're
Yeah.
right, guys. Instead of going to the tower, we should just go to the basilisks. Finally.
Oh my god, it would be a slaughter.
Yes.
We just show up, kill them, and then promptly leave.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Your breath is disgusting.
Your breath rank.
Aw.
Can't believe y'all have already hit level 8.
Huh?
I
Oh,
believe
level
you're level
7.
7.
My bad, level
We're
7.
level 7.
I mean, I'll be level 8 if you want me to.
No,
Yeah, if
y'all
you
are
want me
really
to be level
close.
8,
That's,
I'll-
y'all are probably gonna level up here soon. I think you're like 1,000 EXP from level 2,000. Tyler, what's the
I don't know.
number?
Tyler, yeah.
We're at 24,800. The next level up is 34K. So we're
So we're still like
about
10,000 away.
Wait, hold on. 24. Yeah, we've only got like we're about 10,000
Yeah, you're probably
experience
like
away.
one more EXP drop from me forgetting to do EXP from leveling. All right. You found that quite funny, I assume.
I don't think we're leveling up soon.
What? Why wouldn't you?
Only 20,000 or 10,000 experience.
Only.
like-
Only half of our
Only.
EXP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly the couple hundred that
When
I
was
was
the
led to
last time?
believe.
Oh, I gave you experience. Last time I gave you experience was right before the.
Right before I joined.
Yeah, I was gonna say right before the like boat. Right
Yes.
after you killed the devil, the succubus, and the invisible gorilla that I can never remember the name of.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter what his name is. I hated him.
Barldura, I believe.
You're telling me we didn't
Dude, I
learn
can't wait to
anything
use.
from
Hear me out,
clearing
though,
out the Tower
guys.
of
There's
Woe?
this monster that's in Descent into Avernus that vomits invisible gorillas.
What?
Yay!
That's
You're
That's
bringing
like
it back.
entirely out of place in Avernus.
And I'm like, what
Trapped in a
if?
geode.
I'm like, what if it made an appearance in this campaign? That's all I'm saying.
No. What if it didn't?
We finally will get to settle if 100 people versus one gorilla.
I think it would be like.
Jared, can we
5
put it in the
people versus
Temple of
100
Fear?
gorillas.
Oh yeah, y'all are so afraid of the gorillas. Put it in the temple of fear.
No, don't give him
I'm not afraid of the
ideas.
gorillas. I didn't get hit once.
Shut the fuck
It
up.
missed.
I thought I found the love of my life in that gorilla fight. For a very
That's so
short period of
true.
time.
Alright. It is a short journey. Once you're on foot, it's maybe a couple more steps, and you
Yeah, 2
are
steps.
You find yourselves just outside the tower, and I am wrapping up clutter now. So guys, give me a couple minutes.
You're fine.
Discuss
lonely.
discuss plans for doing things, I guess. I don't know.
We go in, fuck shit up, find the cool things, and leave.
We go in, realize how lonely we are in our personal lives, get out, be sad and depressed.
No, then we
That
get
would
cheered up
only
after
be
we leave.
you.
That sounds like we got defeated by the tower if that happens.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
it's part of the journey.
I see.
You have to realize how lonely you are before you appreciate
And
those
to do
around
so,
you.
you have to live an entirely separate simulated life where you grow up and are happily married, and then snap back to reality to realize it was all just a dream.
We're gonna all get visions of our dead loved ones.
Well,
Oh shit, I missed a floor.
Oh no.
well, you got time. I'm just working on Dante emotes.
Dante emotes. I gotta get those.
Dante
Like, I gotta get
emotes.
those from you to put into the Twitch chat. All of the different.
Yeah, I'll give you
emotes.
all the specialty ones because there'll be 8 emojis per person. We get. I wrote it all down. Hold on. It's not on this page.
I don't
Notes.
know.
Yo,
Are
counter
It's
spell.
you opening packs right now?
neutral, happy,
Write down.
sad,
I'm not opening
angry,
back. I just
It's going to his vault.
confused, deadpan, oops, and then a special emote.
Special.
Isn't that counterspell?
Metadata's is disgust.
Yeah.
Dante's is
confused.
smug.
Yeah. I was gonna say smug or scheming for Dante, please.
If you have a specific request for your character, you can DM it to me so that I have it whenever the hell I get to them.
What about other characters?
No.
Damn it. Okay, I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Oh, you need to go out, dude.
I'm still trying to
Back.
figure out the rest for, but you guys play your own characters, so if you probably know better than I do.
Okay,
Well,
good
for the
enough.
specials, we definitely can't reuse the same expression twice.
Correct.
I'm gonna drop you all on the map. It's a couple hours of walking. The flora is very similar. The flora here is weird for the Underdark. It's um it's not as it's not as much fungus. There are trees that are to Yogurt abnormal, but to the rest of you abnormal, or to the rest of you normal, just oaks and maples. It's almost as if someone has hand built this island for themselves, as if they were building their own private oasis.
Tower sounds pretty lonely.
Potentially, maybe what I was going for. Oh, not Alyosha, that man's dead. Pick that
Little
back
bit.
up.
And
Put that
Tip
back in
him
the
over.
box.
Put him back in the bag.
Put it
Put him back in the bag of
bag.
holding.
What's in the bag?
Iosha.
What's
in the
bag?
Who am I missing? Yogurt? Missing yogurt. Alright,
The
I've
shock.
put everyone down. Summon the board. Atmosphere. Ambient.
Whee!
Music. I did not expect y'all to go here, so I'm like, gonna have to go dig into my old
you're
notes.
good.
I was gonna say you could have magical DM power. You don't go there this
No.
episode.
Oh, guys, the tides, they're just so strong. They're pushing you to Layson.
Why is the
Man.
mushrooms can support your body weight? That's crazy.
Ah, shit, the whirlpools are back.
Oh shit, the whirlpools are back. But I'm loving the angle of this tower.
It looks like a stack of quarters pushed to the side near the top.
Precisely.
Mm.
Gargoyles.
You just walk up and try to open the door?
Why not?
This place is tropical.
Oh no.
Quick, bandit! You have the book of things. What are these mushrooms?
The answer to the question why not is the
Is
fact
there
that he
something on
asked
the door,
question.
Jared?
Potentially.
Do. Jared, I'm gonna check my book of local flora to see if these mushrooms are edible.
Is this
You're
spot?
just checking
is-
to see if they're edible? They're edible.
Jared,
And when I
there's a
say edible, I
window-
mean with no symptoms or
Everything's edible
drawbacks, and actually have nutritious value.
You're gonna eat mushrooms off the ground and you're not even gonna ask me?
Are
Jared,
they
is
still
this,
edible?
There's a
The last time you
window
gave
here
him
in the
mushrooms, he
back of
tripped
this
out for
tower.
like 8+
Can you
hours.
climb through it?
Yeah, intentionally.
There is a pane of
didn't
glass
help.
there.
There's a what? A pane of
There's
glass.
a pane of glass there.
Yes, Dante, they're edible.
What do I see inside? Can I see inside?
Oh yeah, you can see inside. There's 2 sets of
I got
armor,
Oh.
and a chair and a fireplace and a table.
These red ones look like fly amanita, which are very infamously not edible.
Did I? There we go.
That's the only mushroom.
Okay,
right
first
now.
you attempt to open the door, and without make me a wisdom saving throw.
Woo! Woo!
18?
Fail.
20. Dirty 20.
Fuck.
30, 20.
Uh-oh.
You feel fine. You don't.
Hey!
But the door does not open.
Okay, I look around.
All right, make me an investigation check.
I'm just glad that it's not brute force, because then it'd
I mean,
be
there's
up
an
to
open
me.
window.
I'm gonna guidance myself. Also, dirty 20.
Okay. Damn it! What did I? Which page is it on?
Oh no.
Okay, I found it. You're looking around, and as you begin looking around, you on the inside of the wall here. Let me change to my D&D full view. Oh, that's not right. D&D Tailspire view. I'm sure. Nope, that's not right either. Holy shit! All right. Too many things. I don't want to ping anymore. I just want. There we go. And then I need to set that as visible. And then I need to make it horizontal, drag it down here, make it bigger, so that everyone is able to be seen. Leo Bandit, that's 7, so we're good. That works. And close. Alright, right here. You find an inscription that says, a castle made of brick and stone. Oh, actually, you can't read it.
I can't read it.
You cannot read it.
What
Pardon.
language does it
See
look
if you can't.
like?
It looks
Make
similar
this
to the
out.
other 2 notes now that Varden has been able to read.
Right. I will.
Maybe enough we'll have pattern recognition.
If you get enough of these notes and phrases, potentially, yes, you could hand off all of them to your study back at the keep and have them decipher the language.
Is
That
this
is-
window small enough to climb, or big enough to climb through?
I've already. I tried.
Yes, but there
This
is a
glass
pane of
pane.
glass there.
Okay, I will cast comprehend languages and attempt to comprehend.
A castle made of brick and stone takes 20 years to make. The bricks I need to finish it, how many does it take?
Say the last line again. How many?
A castle made of brick and stone takes 20 years to make. The bricks I need to finish it, how many does it take?
The bricks I need to finish it.
1?
How many will it take?
Is that in
How many
character?
does it take?
Yeah, why not?
That'd be crazy.
That is.
The
That is.
door
I think that
opens.
is the right answer. Yeah,
Damn it.
because it's not finished. You place the last brick.
Yeah, you finish it with the last brick.
That is the correct answer.
Fair enough.
I'm still at the
there you go.
window, just looking.
Yeah, you're looking in, and you still see as you're watching, and you see or you don't see anyone go inside. It is still empty in there.
Is there anything? Would there have been anything stopping us from just chucking a rock through the window?
Well, I just told Bandit something.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is an illusion. I'm gonna get the wand out, detect magic.
You're casting detect magic.
He's got
yeah.
the magic wand.
Yes, there's a lot of magic in this tower. It is going off in all sorts of directions.
Well, hello there.
Is the window itself magic?
Yes.
I'm not fucking with that.
Did you just say, well, hello there to two suits of armor sitting on boxes?
Wait, it's just suits of armor?
They are empty.
Oh, they look kind of cool though.
Well,
you think-
are
They
they,
have weapons. These suits of armor have weapons near them.
are they magical?
That you can see, no. Are they magical?
Okay.
Yes.
I've got a better
I don't
hunch
quite
than.
like that.
Yeah, this sounds like animate armor.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it. We've seen too much magic.
All right. Anything
So
on
I
the bookshelf
shouldn't
magical?
put one of these on.
I would not recommend that.
Damn it. They look cool though.
Also, this is the Tower of Loneliness. Why is there two?
They're lonely together.
I'll sit
That's
down.
not how loneliness works.
You sit
Yes, it is.
down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not
thanks, I'm
there.
cured.
I need to... Okay, there we go. And the stool across from you, after you sit...
Stool
to
across
you-
from me.
Yes, there's a stool across from you. It's
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
stool
I see it
across
now.
from you, you see an image of what you missed the most. Eating
Oh,
and
shit.
dining.
Okay.
And this is really funny that you came here right after your nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see it or just him? I
No,
assume
No,
we
just
see it,
him.
but-
Okay.
There's an empty
that's
stool for
still-
everyone else.
Leo will fall out of the chair.
Leo collapses out of the chair, just onto the ground.
Just taken aback.
The image is gone.
That was not what I was expecting to see.
What did you see?
Oh my, wait, did somebody just run off
Didn't see
upstairs?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so upstairs.
Roll initiative!
Not from what I hope. Okay.
Roll initiative. Initiative mode active.
Womp womp.
I forgot to fully open the damn game, so I'm waiting on
You're-
GM. Gonna resummon me because I'm a stupid head.
No.
You stupid head.
Whoopsie daisy. I got two carrots.
Initiative. Oh, that's a very far die. That's not what I asked for.
It's okay. I
Alright.
get bro.
As you come up the stairs and kind of make your way into the private space, you hear almost whispers from above you on the platforms above you, and you hear, "This is a place for one, not many. You have trespassed." And two flaming skulls come down the stairs, just kind of
Please.
float down the stairs, and we will roll initiative.
Yay, piss poor.
21.
Whoops.
That sounded UNT like.
But the skulls.
I think it just sounded
Not-
gas.
not-
It's a nat 20!
Maybe just
Not yet,
ghastly,
contain
but
yourself.
bro is really wanting this the snitties.
He's on a mission now.
Electricities, dude. Wait.
We're gonna get.
Okay, we got a nat 20 and a 7.
They're biologically accurate. No.
Who got a nat 20?
Me.
Golgrin.
I'm still downstairs though, so.
Hashtag good luck, Vard.
I'll do my best.
Good luck,
I got
babe.
an
By
8.
babe, I mean Varden.
Who am I missing? I've only got Bandit. There we go. Okay, so the nat 20, Yolgrid got a nat 20. Players go first over enemies. What are our other rolls? Anybody beat a 7? Or anybody lose to a 7? Nobody loses to a 7. All right. Varden, what's your roll?
13.
Anybody beat a 13?
21.
21.
20.
Nat 20
nat
doesn't...
20.
Don't worry about that. All right.
Okay.
Leo, what'd you get?
11.
11. Mene.
10. 10. Yeah, 10. 'cause I know
Bandit.
this one.
8!
I'm just going to be honest, Yolgrid doesn't know combat is going, so we will start with this flame skull upstairs. As it comes, I think it's, oh, nope, it's this one.
Oh,
It's
they're
gonna
so cute.
come around the corner, and it is going to cast at you, oh, they fly, hold on. Give me flying, they're supposed to fly. Please, there we go. It's going to fly specifically 15 up.
15
And-
above, eh?
Yep. It is going to cast Magic Missile at you at 3rd level.
I can't block that.
Yep, you will take 3d4 plus 2 more d4s per level. You'll take 5d4 plus 5.
Mm.
14.
Wow. Low roll.
Alright.
Low roll. Low roll. Dante.
Hey, I don't hate that.
At this point, Dante upstairs, you have pretty decent passive perception. You hear what does sound like a rapid number of like blows hitting a shield upstairs, like ping 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 ping. And you look around and your paladin is missing.
Okay. So
Where did this guy fly to? I can't
we are
see.
going to Zephyr Strike bonus
Oh, there it
action to give myself 30 extra feet until end of turn.
Mhm.
It is first turn.
Oh, that is some
of
silly combat music.
I turned it off because it was.
I can move a total of 75 feet.
Get to stepping. 15.
15.
15. Just stop that. Yeah, we'll call that 20. So you're at 35. 50. 60. 65. And at this point, you see the 2 skulls flaming, just like clearly locked in combat with Varden, who's raised his shield. And you can feel the crackle of arcane energy in the air.
Ooh. What we're gonna do is we're going to shoot at this one.
Mm-hmm.
I shall roll the hit
Go
with
ahead.
sharpshooter active. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Does a 4 hit?
No.
Does a 10 hit?
No. So, Varden, Dante flies up the stairs behind you. I'm supporting you, Varden. Misses all 3 shots.
That's unfortunate.
And you kind of turn and look at him and go,
I appreciate it.
You give him a thumbs up. You give him-
I'm being encouraging.
Pardon, your turn.
I need him to hit the intern button so that I can move my character.
Yes, it has happened. It says it is your turn. I'm looking at it right
Oh.
now.
Oh.
You were right here.
Wait, I cannot move. On my screen, it still says it's Dante's turn.
Okay, here, I'll move it back to your turn. Did that work?
Yes, it is my turn now. Alright. I'm struggling to move around in here.
You can lock. Tip for everyone. Many of y'all are Tailspire, been here a while. You can lock your little green icon for what gets cut away. Move that to where you can see both enemies and then lock it. That way it doesn't.
The problem is seeing both enemies puts a giant wall in the way that I have to scroll in super far.
I don't have the same problem. You can also hit in to get a cutaway box, by the way.
Oh, how do I wait? Hit in.
In.
Oh, that's goaded. Okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Goaded.
All right, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Roll to hit.
Woo. Is a 19 hit.
Yep.
All right, I will Divine Smite, level 1.
All right.
That'll be
It is an
2d8.
undead, by the way.
Metalpipe.sfx.
I'm unfamiliar. Let's see.
You get an extra D8. So it's either 1 or 2
right.
extra D8 from hitting an undead with a smite.
Let me look that up real quick.
Pretty sure it's 1.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can look it up.
It is 1.
All right. Give me damage.
Woo.
13.
Plus number.
Plus 4. So 17.
Good damage. Another attack.
Alright. I'm gonna attack the same one. Does A12 hit?
No.
Alright. And that will be that.
At this point, everyone is aware there is combat going.
Many is out there, so I will buff the 3 of us with.
Oh, Mene would have came in. She just was not here. Oh, I just teleported her into the roof.
Onto the roof, yes.
Yay.
Hey, it's me all over again from last week.
By the way, I'm gonna embolden bond these guys, and then stare at the stairs and realize they're basically meant for one person. And say, well, whoever's up first. I'm going to move towards the stairs, but not go up. Mene!
Are there enemies up there?
So, by the way, that means I buffed myself, Bandit, and Yulgrid. Since Mene wasn't here originally. Mene, your turn. I wish you luck.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna sprint up. 10 and... I'm gonna have to do it twice. I am gonna full action dash.
I were an elf. I'm surprised you only have 30 move speed.
Oh, it's so friend shaped.
What?
They're like tiny little floating cats.
Huh?
Like my entire
Bandit.
life goal is just to see getting Jared a reaction after the things I call friend shape.
Huh.
I don't like that shape you're making.
That's not
50,
very friend shaped.
20, 25.
Well,
30,
they do have a very specific
35,
name, guys.
40, 45, 50,
They do.
55, 60.
If I was a trident from the Volo's guide, this would be
Top
very
of the
different.
oh wait, one more flame skull. He is going to attempt to fly out of reach of the melee characters.
Can I attack
Yep,
of opportunity?
that does give you an attack of opportunity.
Right. Wah. 24.
24 will hit. He's going to be just at the top of your reach at 10 feet.
Yep, sounds good. We'll just do a normal old boring attack. Actually, I can use another Divine Smite, right?
You can.
Alright, I'm gonna use a second level this time.
Damn. Oh
34
my
damage.
god! It
That was
explodes.
the very high roll.
Alright, top of the round. Is that one explode? Oh wait, sorry. It explodes, and the skull falls to the ground. There. I need to get like a little skull to put there. Little, oh, that's a big skull. Holy hell. Alright, there we go. Little skull. Little skull.
Little boy. Little tiny dude.
Top of the round, Yogurt. The armor's
Things are
next.
happening now.
Top of the round, as the skull above dies, it cackles and it goes, "Awaken, protectors of the lonely survivor."
God damn it.
And these two armors begin to rattle.
Well,
One might even say they'll begin to animate.
And they will begin to animate, one might say, as I struggle to place these. There we go. As two
glad I didn't.
armor sets come to life and will join the initiative. At the bottom. We'll join the initiative at the very bottom.
You
They
know,
come to life and they're a little rusty. They can't get up. They're like,
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yogurt, your turn.
I'm gonna do
Call an
a
ambulance! Call an ambulance!
but not for me blood
You
right,
have a D4.
and I will take 6 necrotic damage. At 61 here. I'm gonna make an attack action towards the one closest to me. Does a 21 hit? I'm
Yes.
sorry, 19 hit.
No.
19.
Ooh.
Okay, make a second one. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
Plus your right
It's gonna
damage.
be 8 plus 11 damage. 11 total. 11 total.
11 total damage. Alright. This one, which has managed to fly out of reach, is going to cast a spell that potentially affects a range of 20 feet. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone in this circle.
I wonder what that spell's gonna be.
As he casts Fireball.
What? That's crazy.
This does not include
Leo
the
and I
people
are
on
not
the...
in the.
Yes. Bandit, this does include you.
Yeah.
What a 12.
That's a
Skull's the one
20.
that just like suicide bomb.
No.
18.
They
Okay.
don't suicide bomb, it's just casting Fireball. DC is 13.
Fuck!
I pass.
So close.
8d6 halved if you succeeded.
28 or 14.
Well,
Friendos.
quartered for me. I have resistance. to
Quartered for
fire.
him. He's resistant.
Quartered.
Takes
Holy
Mm.
Jesus.
Dante,
And drawn.
surely you hit these shots.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after
Potentially.
you. Gonna
I-
solve that
I
mystery.
got the move so I can see him. I don't know where the other guy is.
Your
Yes,
camera
it's
might not
very
allow for enough height. He's way up here.
Oh,
He's flying.
he's
flying.
flying. Okay. 2 shots.
These hit.
You
Dante hits these.
trust.
17.
Hits.
Let's go.
That's going to be 15 piercing damage. I'm also going to use my favorite foe free action. So I'll take an extra 1d6 if it gets hit with my next attack. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Sad. That's all I got.
Varden.
Okay,
No one has notified the people upstairs of the new combat downstairs. Leo probably
No.
went on his turn.
Can I climb on
I feel like
top
you
of
can
these
hear clang.
boxes?
Clang,
Uh,
clang, clang.
I wanna, if it's possible.
So you want to
try
climb up
on
here
top of
and
these
then like
boxes,
jump at him and hit
up
him out of the
and
air.
Try. No, I'm trying. Well, yeah, hit him out of the air, pretty much. I want to try to pull him down with me.
All right, give me an acrobatics check. I mean, if you're trying to pull him down with you, it'll be a grapple. But give me an acrobatics check.
Is okay. 18.
Yeah. Maybe a grapple check. You try to like grab
Uh,
this thing out of the air.
Is grapple just athletics?
It is
Strength or-
athletics or acrobatics.
All right, we're gonna do athletics.
It nat 20. So
It
you
does.
gotta beat a 23.
I hit a 20.
All right. It moves away from the grapple, and you don't manage to get your hand on it. You jump through the air.
Damn.
Damn.
Fortunate.
Does that take up my action or just my movement?
Grapple attempts are an attack action.
Okay, an attack action. So I still have 1 attack.
No, I think it is. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it is a special action that uses your full action.
Okay, that's fair.
Sorry.
No, that's good. That's
Grapple
kinda what I
5e.
Damn, you hit a 20 on a grapple and you still fail. That's crazy. Let's see. That's
Nope, if you're able to make multiple attacks, this attack replaces one of them. So yes, you do still get a
okay,
second
I still
attack.
get 1 more. Okay.
Do you want to climb up and make the acrobatics check again?
I don't know, my acrobatics isn't that fantastic.
Wrong person.
Do I have to make an acrobatics check just to climb up?
It's to do like the jump, because it's a teetering stack of boxes. You have to dexterously climb them and jump through the air and try to grab the thing.
Am I low enough that I would have disadvantage on a ranged attack, or just put a penalty?
No, you wouldn't have disadvantage. If you want to throw something at it.
Let's see. Just trying to figure out which my better attack is going to be. I think I average more damage with the javelin, but I have a higher chance of hitting Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I'll throw my javelin at one of my javelins at it.
Alright,
Okay,
javelin
stuck in
coming
the
in
roof.
hot. It misses and yeah, it just goes through the floor above.
That'd be crazy. Okay, I check this.
Nat 20. Alright, so it's 6 plus strength plus a d6.
Let's see. Ooh. 11 damage.
Looks bloodied.
6 strength.
He smite it.
Unfortunately, smite is only melee attacks, but I would have smited it. What? Actually,
Yeah.
I really was looking forward to him like grabbing it and then like smiting it against the floor or something. Like,
I mean, that's what I was hoping
that'd be
for.
sick.
Okay, yeah, it has to be melee weapon attack.
Alright.
Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Leo.
Bandit. The armors. And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic
Yes.
on the one farther from me.
How much do you know about this creature block?
I'm assuming it's an animated armor and we know it's magic.
Yes, it is not an animated armor, and as you
It's
cast Dispel Magic, there's like a rune that lights up on the armor, and it counterspells the Dispel Magic.
Oh,
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Rutro Raggy.
okay. I'll I'm gonna go over here. Further away.
You've got this, Yogrid.
And in my turn.
Benedina. You're muted in some way.
It's up in the fucking air.
Yeah, you'd
Yes.
have to get
Wall
a
How
run,
shot.
wall
high
run.
up in the air is it?
Wall
It's
run.
15 feet. You can do what Varden did and jump off the boxes right here. Currently, he's
I
just
have a
under
glaive. Can I poke it?
it. Glaive has
I mean,
reached
you
at
know-
10 feet.
10
He's
feet.
15 feet
But
up.
what if she just like grabs the bottom of it?
What if
and eases up,
I?
like-
I'll allow
And
an
she's
attack
at
roll in
6
that
foot.
manner. It's kind of like when you're holding the bottom of a broom trying to like smack a bug down.
Yeah.
I'll allow an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna so do that. It's gonna
What's
be
your
like I'm
vertical?
gonna try to jump with it too, like.
Can I
What's your
assist it by
vertical?
forfeiting anything from my next turn?
No. You,
No, you
you're
gotta
allowed
let
to
me
do
be
it.
stupid, okay?
So yeah, Benedita walks over and she's like, "Give me that shovel." What'd you get?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that was a
people's
15
range
on the
are,
first try.
Disadvantage 15.
Oh shit! Hold on. 11 on the first try.
That'll miss. It kind of moves to the side and you swing and you miss.
Oh, I'm
holding
gonna
the
fucking
bottom of
try
it.
again.
All right, you pull the thing back. You hold the bottom again. You line it up. He's moving back and
Okay.
forth.
Okay.
He's dodging. Fancy feet.
I got
Combo,
a
combo.
14 this time.
14 will hit. You smack it.
Let's go. 2d6 plus 4. Reroll 1s and 2s. Gotta reroll that 2.
11 plus numbers.
No, that's 9 plus 9 plus 4. 13.
It looks like if you sneezed on it, it would die.
I'm so pissed.
Well, we're gonna get fireballed.
No, there's still more.
Bandit!
Maybe.
Bandit is now you look down over the ledge after Leo calls out to you, and you see the armors have stood up and pulled swords out from the boxes they were sitting on.
Do I know that the skull up there is like sneeze on type of vibes right now?
You can tell the flames are sputtering when you lean.
Like I'm around the
can't
corner.
see it.
Has anyone
Yeah,
communicated that to me?
No.
Okay. Well, no one's jumping at the opportunity to communicate, so I'm gonna go prone and start shooting at the other guys.
All right, make me some attack rolls.
I'm prone. From here, I checked from my point of view. I can see the guy that's right in front of Yulgrid.
Yep.
Yeah.
2
All right.
attack rolls. AC
Yes,
20
sir.
to speed things up.
Oh boy. I get +8 to this.
You have a D4.
It doesn't matter. The first one was never gonna hit. The second one will hit. But that's okay because it's just the first time I do damage. I do a bunch of extra damage. Can I add the D4 to damage?
Mm.
Damn it. Plus 5. Meh on the roll. 12 damage.
12 damage. Alright.
Yeah, you know what that works. Like shooting between his... He's back in the corner shooting between his legs or something.
Alright. Yolgrid. This one's gonna be 5, 10, 15. Actually, sorry, 10, 15, 20, 25, and go straight after Leo.
It's at least in range. It's in sight of Bandit now.
2
Yep.
longsword attacks as it and swings down at you.
Me and my 13 AC are gonna cry.
Well, a 2 plus numbers will miss. 16 plus numbers will
Yeah.
definitely hit. You will
Yeah.
take a D10 plus 4. Or sorry, no, it's one-handing. That's fine. It's a 1. So I won't re-roll it. You'll take 5.
Oh, sounds good. -5.
Yogrid, this one will...
Kind of in the corner. Baby's in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
This
Baby
one is going to
got
make
put in the
1
corner.
attack on you,
Okay.
which will hit. You'll take a D8 plus 4.
You even ask.
You'll take
Okay.
9. What's your AC? Sure, we'll entertain it. He rolled a 16. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, cool. It hits. With his other attack, he is going to flip this table and crouch behind it.
Oh,
Huh?
he's no longer inside of Bandit.
Yeah.
I think he is.
He's crouching behind a table.
I don't have a flipped table other than the table somehow changes to be square,
Yep, sounds good.
Fair enough.
Works.
and he's like crouching behind this table.
Between you and me, or me and him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I still have a pretty good angle of it. I think.
he definitely has a level of cover from you.
Alright, well.
Probably like half.
Well, I'll just go for the other guy then.
Yogrid.
I make 2 attack actions.
Yup.
First one will be 19.
Miss.
God damn. God damn.
Miss.
20.
Ding, ding. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna bonus action. That's a full action. Never mind. Yeah, pass.
It lives.
No.
You guys didn't communicate.
It's going to cast 2 fiery rays,
Oh, it didn't
both
fireball.
targeting. Oh, Mine's got to be over here swinging at this thing.
You're right. I didn't move myself like a silly
It's
goose.
gonna cast 2 fiery rays here.
That the guy
I don't
that's
think it has
resistant to
brain
fire.
cells.
I'm okay with it not having brain cells.
AC 16.
17 will hit.
Let's see.
10 damage, halved
Nice.
because you're
It's a
resistant.
bonus action.
I
Then it
take
is going to
5.
hover away, and it is out of attack of opportunity range. Wait, that is not how movement works. 10,
Oh, he's going up the
20,
stairs?
30,
Oh no, he's just floating. He's going up the stairs.
40.
Then he waddled away. Waddle.
Dante!
Yo, what the? Where the? So he just went upstairs.
Let us
Give
bonus action
chase
Zephyr
or...
Strike.
Oh, alright, he's doing it again.
I give myself another 30 feet of movement, so I have 65 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15.
25,
30.
30. At this point, you can see it.
You're right, I can see it. So if he sneezed on it,
Yeah, you could walk up and try to hit it, or you could make
I'm
some
gonna
attack rolls.
try to
It's
hit
like
it with the hand
sputtering,
axe.
it's like falling every now and
Yeah.
then.
I'm gonna try and walk up to it and hit it with a hand axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, you kind of like bat it against the wall with the flat of the hand axe, and the flame goes out, it hits the wall, and like clatters down the stairs.
Cool.
We
It
take
had
those.
1 HP.
Damn.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go up here.
A skull rolls down the stairs and lands on the ground next to Mine.
Sweet, that means I see that it's dead.
You use the rest of your movement to go up all the way? Alright.
Yep.
Downstairs. Varden, your turn.
Alright. It still says it's Dante's turn for me.
Varden,
Right.
your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. Nope, that went back up. No, I still need to be able to see my character. There you go. Alright.
Oh yeah. I
I
haven't
assume
measured it out, but you're all fine right now.
since Bandit is prone, I'm going to carefully walk over him.
Can you roll me a d20?
Okay.
Please don't step on my nuts.
Well, you're prone. I wouldn't step on your nuts. 3.
No, I'm
He
prone.
steps
I'm
on your
prone
tail
face up.
again.
Again? I haven't stepped on
Not
his tail.
again, but it's the second time this campaign somebody stepped on your tail, but your tail gets crunched on because it's like you're prone face up and it's like coming out from under you down the stairs to your left, and he like steps over you, doesn't see it, and puts his foot right on it.
Was this a
2 damage.
My bad.
Bandit kind of
I turn back and say sorry. Alright.
Rinse through the pain.
So that
and
was,
he's
I was
wearing
at
plate armor
20. So this is 30 feet here.
or chainmail. Are you wearing chainmail right now or plate armor?
Chainmail, yeah.
Okay,
I don't have
still
the strength
heavy.
to wear. I don't have the strength to wear plate armor.
Downstairs, you see these armors have come to and are just beating the shit out of your back line
Yeah.
back here. Thankfully, one of your frontliners is still down here.
All right, let's.
But your
let's see what I
cleric
can
is
do
like,
here.
help! Get him off me!
Okay, here's what I'll do. I will. I don't think it'd be super productive for me to make attacks right now, so I will cast Bless. And
Hashtag
I will
bless.
bless. I'll bless Bandit, Leo, and Yolgrid.
Added
Let's
D4
go.
to
I'm double
damage.
blessed.
Ooh, we're adding d4s to hits and damage.
Yep.
Leo.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Well, I don't like this guy. But what
Save.
can I do to him?
He's a pretty chunky
There
boy.
are 2 more runes on his chest plate that look like they could potentially do what just happened. It seems maybe this thing
figured.
is capable of nullifying 3 types of spells.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess one of them is heat metal.
Maybe.
My guess.
Well, I
Or
suppose
maybe.
I just do that because doing that sounds like just gonna make that happen again. So I'm not. So yeah, let's just spiritual weapon right behind it, and then I will also cast Sacred Flame.
You flaming them?
So I'm flaming him. This is going to be the hit with the spiritual weapon. Looks like that'll hit. Unless it's dispelling my spiritual weapon.
17. What's your roll? 17 plus numbers?
17
Should
plus
dispel my
big
non-spiritual,
numbies.
but still magical weapon.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay.
And then the dex
So
save for the Sacred
spiritual-
Flame.
Yeah, it is DC 17?
Jesus Christ.
Correct.
It fails. What kind of
Cool.
damage does Spiritual Weapon do?
It does, I believe, 4.
Radiant.
I think spiritual weapon is force.
If
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
it is
mistaken.
force.
I'd have to-
Yes, it is force damage.
I mixed that up with
It's
1d8.
It's your Spiritual Weapon strikes into the back of the armor, and it doesn't seem to even register that it's there.
Nice.
5 plus a number. Cool.
What is your Sacred Flame damage though?
Okay.
Because it failed.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is a. Go back. Sacred Flame. It's a D6, D8? Oh, 2d8. Let's go.
Yeah, because we're past level 5.
Well,
Damage dealt. You gonna move?
I'll move here.
Mene.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna step on my tail too?
No.
She has a dex that's higher than 0, well, plus 0 probably.
I have a dex of +2.
Less chance of stepping on tail.
You dashing?
No.
Because you might,
You're
you
at-
might
yeah,
as well dash.
Right there, you're at your max movement.
Don't put
Okay.
me under her. That's cheating.
Although technically her max movement is on top of you, and you are prone. She could just kind of like wide stance above you.
Okay. Are you
Or
wide
she could wait here.
stancing above me, or are you?
I will wide stance above him, and then
Alright.
I will try to
Um,
protect.
I'm imagining like the elevator in Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
I'm on my back. I'm on my back.
Yeah,
so
you're
just
on your
kind
back,
of,
so she
like,
just you're like, and then
I'm like this kind of.
yep.
Kind of weird, champ.
I was
It's
leaning
kinda-
up against the
she's-
wall, kind
She's
of.
tall, so just at the very top portion of your view.
Unless she's like crouching to look through the crack.
Yeah, do you look through the crack to see what's going on? Do you just crouch directly in front of him, block his field of view?
No.
Get your ass out of my scope, out of my reticle.
Bandit, what's going on?
I'm trying to.
I'm just gonna trust him.
I'm trying to take a shot.
This is two pieces
Menadina's
of-
cheeks are in my face.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to take a shot. Menadina. I'm trying to take a shot.
There's two suits of armor. One's hiding behind the table, the other's only. One's right at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm.
Jared, did you house roll Blessed to be on damage instead of attack? Because Blessed is technically on attack roll.
Oh, I thought it was on damage. My bad. It's on attack then.
Okay, so you guys now have 2d4 to use, I guess,
Sick.
because I think the cleric is still active. The thing is still active.
Is that
Yes.
your turn, Mene?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Bandit. 2 attack rules, I'm
Positioning
assuming.
myself the way I was meant to be. Great, there we go. Yeah, it'll be 2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls and 2
I
D4
should
bad.
actually roll these one by one because the 2d4s, then I can't metagame which one I want to add those to.
It's every
You
attack.
can- Yes.
For Bless, it's every attack. One of them gets a D4, one of them gets 2D4.
That one will. Oh, well, yeah, that's gonna hit either way. And the second one, definitely also hitting. Cool, they both hit. 3d8 plus
And it's
10.
hitting.
I'm aiming at the one at Leo, by the way, because I
Yep.
don't want to deal with the cover.
Bandito.
Fucking these d8s suck. 19.
These D8 suck. 19 damage, please.
That was
turns.
2 4s and a 1.
Yeah, fair.
This one's gonna make 2 attack rolls on Leo. Both
Probably
will
hits.
hit.
Both. Yeah.
Both will hit. You will take 2. What is happening? My mouse is stuck. Alright, we're good. You'll take 2d8 plus numbers. I gotta figure out what numbers is. Oh, I see what was happening. My iPad has gotten charged enough to connect to my computer. 2d8 plus 8. You'll take 21 damage. 21 damage.
Ouch.
Oh! That hurt.
And as it strikes you twice, 1, 2, it just looks at you and says, "What would she think?"
The
Damn,
fuck?
bro. Damn,
Who
bro.
the fuck is she?
Damn. She is
The
your fucking
hell?
nightmare.
It's kind of fucked up.
This one is gonna stand up, smack Yogurt twice.
And
Maybe.
back down.
I won't.
At least once.
12 and 22.
12 misses, 22 hits.
You'll take a d8 plus 4, you'll take 5. And then he'll go back down. He has nothing to say to you. Yogurt.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah,
Will
with
you,
D4 on
though?
Well,
every
8
attack.
a D what on every attack?
Well, you
Give
have
it
a
four.
D4
A
on
D4.
both of them, and then a 2D4.
2d4 on one of them. So for the 12,
a
roll
D4
1
to
d4.
hit?
To
Yes.
hit. For the 12, roll 1d4. That's a 4. Plus
The other one rolled
numbers will hit.
2d4.
2d4 for the other one. What was the other
8
one?
plus 6 plus
14.
7 should be enough, right?
21, yeah.
Yep, both hit.
Cool.
Because of the bless
Both of
and
them.
the buff attacks.
We do love
we
buffs.
take those. We take the
We love
buffs. What? 2d6 plus 2d4 plus 8.
Jesus.
We take
25.
that. 25.
Looks critically wounded. Dante, upstairs, messing about. What you doing?
Things. I want to do things. What's on the table here?
On the table here is, it seems like a diagram of sorts. You can't quite, I mean, you make me an investigation check and try to recognize what it's for.
Sure, let's do that. Well,
You have no clue what this is for.
okay. Go over here. That's 20 feet.
That's your
Yes.
Consider yourself blessed.
Open.
Get
Don't make me bless you again.
You wouldn't like me if I blessed you again.
Bonnie moment.
Like, man, am I gonna have to drop concentration on bless just to cast it on?
Ah! Ah! No!
I mean,
Classic
thanks,
It was
D&D
gonna
blunder.
happen! Ah! It was a mimic! It was a mimic!
I love that. That's
You
awesome.
rolled.
And when you attempt to open it, it adheres to anything
Get a
that
surprise
touches
attack.
it. You become adhered. No, you are now adhered to it.
Oh.
Your hands are stuck to the roof of it,
Okay.
Stuck to the roof.
which means you are
What?
grappled.
What are you doing, Dante?
You
It
just
was a
hear
mimic!
Dante, you
It
hear
was a
Dante
mimic!
upstairs. Distant, y'all hear, ooh, a chest. Ah! Oh!
Man, is something that one needs your attention more.
You are now grappled, and that ends your turn.
It could be worse. It will be worse, probably.
Yeah.
But in the moment, it still could be worse.
Alright.
Varden,
Can I make it all the way down? I think so.
you can jump attack it from the top rope.
Do it.
If I don't need to. Wait, okay. It's prone right
You
now.
should
right?
do it anyway.
It is prone
Funny as
behind the
shit.
table. You can drop on top of it with your trident.
That'd be hilarious.
You
do
know
it.
what? Yeah, I think I'll
Do it.
I'll attempt to do it. Before I do
Yes.
anything though,
Varden with
If
the
I got to
steel
try to
chair!
poke the damn thing like a fucking idiot, you can also look like a fool, okay?
I will use my bonus action to Hexblade Curse it,
Manny, did you hear what I said
Nice.
while you were gone?
Mm-mm.
and then
Oh,
I will
Maybe you
jump
should've.
down
I'll let
and
Varden finish his turn, and then
attempt to do the stabby stab.
while he's rolling, maybe.
All right.
You'd probably end up like right here.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay.
Anyway, Dante.
Nat 20.
Nat
Bro, that's like
20.
your third
Nat
one.
20.
It's like your
I think
third
that
one.
kills. Roll damage. 8
So
plus.
I get-
Yeah, it's what, D6 plus strength plus 6
Well, and plus charisma because of
plus charisma.
Hexblade. So 6 plus 4 plus my proficiency modifier because of Hexblades. So plus 3.
It does.
Let's go.
So,
See,
Yogurt, you're laying into this thing after it crouches back down, and you found the weak points in the armor, and it's like crouched behind the table. You're whipping around the shield and like hitting into the joints in the armor, and you know you're getting good blows in. And then just from the top rope, a trident just goes straight through the helmet, and you hear like a crunch noise as like Varden's like literally just stanced up in like the hero pose, and the sword and shield crumple to the ground, and there's just a helmet pierced through his trident.
You
Let's go.
need help getting that off?
No, he's gonna pick it up and whip it at the other one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to. use this as
He's
a
got another
weapon.
attack roll.
Yeah. I'll walk over to the other one. So I also regained 5 HP because the target
Yep.
of my Hexblade Curse died.
And you can move the curse, right?
I don't think I can do it as a free action. I
Did you
think
say
it
you
has
get
to be
extra
like a
XP
bonus
for that?
action. Yeah, Hexblade Curse. When the target dies, I regain my world.
HP, not
Plus
XP.
Oh, HP. I'm like,
Oh,
good for you,
sorry, I
buddy.
heard
You get
HP.
extra XP. Good for you.
that would be crazy.
That's getting distributed 6 ways.
Curse. Let me just make sure that I can't redistribute it as a free action. See, actually, I don't see anything on the ability that says I can recast it.
Then it must disappear.
Yeah.
I know, I think
So-
Hunter's Mark you can
I think
recast.
Yeah, I think Hexblade's Curse is per short rest.
There's a no. I thought that was...
I know so I mean I haven't played D&D in forever, and most of my knowledge how the
BG,
mechanics
yeah,
work is
it
BG3, and I
bounces.
know in BG3 you can do it.
You can
I'm-
recast it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of
No.
the changes though for.
Yeah, it's one of
Is
the
it?
changes.
Okay,
Mm.
that's fine.
Which makes it a lot nicer in that game, but
Yeah. Alright,
Unfortunately.
I'll just make an attack roll. 18 does not hit.
Nope.
No. You didn't get my buff. You couldn't
I
bless
did not.
yourself?
I could have, but I blessed you instead.
Leo.
I just didn't know if you could only bless 3 or 4
No, you can only do 3.
at level 1. Fair.
Yes.
I'm
I could
going
have casted, I
to
suppose.
just, because it apparently didn't do anything, is probably just drop my... Actually,
Yeah, it's immune
there's
to
no...
force damage.
Yeah, so I'll just drop it. And then I'm going to... Do I want to Sacred Flame this thing? Probably. I'll just Sacred Flame it again.
Alright. It makes a dex save.
DC 17. Oh. Did it pass?
Is a suit of armor dexterous? No. 16.
No?
16.
Oh, it takes
Close,
it.
though.
It takes 4.
4. Iconic
Lovely.
for you to roll a 4.
Yes.
Oh.
That's my attack roll. I can't really do anything with my bonus action.
Why is the number 4
So-
iconic?
Because of Jin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see.
Mene. Currently,
Before your turn, while you were gone, Dante found a mimic and is currently grappled by it, and Bandit, so you should probably go focus on that.
Is that upstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the next floor up.
Okay.
He ran up.
I'm going to full action dash.
Oh, now you dash.
Mm-hmm.
A Dastra?
I'm going to shatter
This
you
is
with
like your
glass,
third
Aiden.
cross-campaign reference.
You guys shatter me like glass?
Yeah.
Alright.
At this point, you get close enough to it that you hear Dante going, "Let go of me, let go of me, let go of me, please don't eat me, please don't eat me."
I'm going to bonus action summon my echo 30 feet in front of me.
In
Next
front of
turn.
Jared, are we getting into every possible combat at once?
Yes, you are combining every combat.
Let's
Let's
go!
Yippee!
Good job,
You're
boys. I'm certain that was
welcome.
intentional.
It was intentional on my end. It wasn't intentional. I actually thought that was a chest.
Your
And
Echo.
you got
That's
greedy,
what I'm
and now you're
doing.
paying the price.
Yep.
Echo, 30 feet in front of you? Like right there? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Bandit.
Yay! 2 more shots on the Helmed Horror.
Bandit takes 2 shots, throws him back. Next turn.
Next turn. Blah. Okay, this wouldn't hit, but it's close enough. No. it's not
D4 is
close.
always added from Bless. It's
Yeah, I did. It was a 7. Oh wait, no, it was a 7 and a 3 plus the other thing. I think I would use the other D4 if I didn't know the AC. Yeah, now it hits. Yay, 1 hit. I'm gonna roll the other one. Can't use that D4 again. Ooh, actually it hit beforehand, and it's hitting again. Great, all 3 hit.
Pew
all
pew pew.
3?
All 3, all 2, all 2
bullets?
hit. I have more than 3 bullets. However, I only get 2 shots this turn.
I got 57 more. I got 57
24.
more shells in this 4-round magazine.
I have infinite, but yeah, no.
24?
24 damage. And honestly, I think the rest of them got this. I'm gonna use half my movement, unprone, and I'm gonna also go up and try
It
to
looks
help
like if you
Dante
sneezed
because
on it, it would die.
yeah, someone else can handle it. I'm gonna use.
But it's its turn.
I don't think that's actually
Well, I mean, he
it's
doesn't have
closer
another
to
attack to do
15
anything
is.
anyways.
Because I don't know that Dante's
Alright.
just fighting a mimic.
It's gonna make
It could
2
be anything.
attack rolls on Leo.
did my best.
12 and 17.
17 hits, 12 does not.
It drops its shield in 2 hands this attack roll.
Oh no!
Wait, I'm going to when it makes that attack, I'm going to make a attack of opportunity. No, I'm gonna use my reaction to make.
Yep,
Because of
sentinel
Sentinel.
things.
Yep.
It'll be 14
he's
damage if
attacking
you
it.
miss. No, he's attacking you.
Ah, damn. That's
That'll
17.
miss.
Yep.
14 to
You
Leo.
said it dropped its shield.
Yep.
Even without a shield, it's 1 off of hitting.
Yogrid.
Done. Do I still have my bullshit? My D4s?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is a
Oh, that hits.
1d4.
Doesn't
Yes,
matter,
it
that
doesn't matter
hits.
what you do.
It dies. That also hits.
1.
Through the helmet.
Yeah, you like rip
Oh,
the
he's
helmet
trying
off
to be
and pull
just
it
like
back to
Varden.
you.
You got another one.
Look, Varden, he wants to be just
Yeah.
like you.
Dante, you
I
are
lift
currently
up my
grappled.
trident with the helmet on.
I'm currently
and
grappled.
Tap the
You
helmet.
gotta
and,
escape the
I-
grapple.
I am
Whatever
going to
it is.
attempt to escape the grapple.
Grapple.
It is a acrobatics or athletics ability check. Oh, ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. You gotta roll again.
15.
You manage to break a hand free and then grab the other one and rip it out, and you've broken from the grapple.
Sick.
Nice.
Is that all I
takes your
can do,
action.
or can
I think
I?
I think breaking a grapple. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's your action. Grappled creature uses its action to escape.
Alright. Is disengage a bonus action or an action?
Action.
Frick. I run away. It gets an attack of
Yep.
opportunity.
If it lands the attack of opportunity, you suffer adhesive again.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 9.
Hopefully.
Doesn't hit. I run away.
He's escaped. For now.
There. We're good. It's Varden's turn now. Every time I click end turn, it breaks for him, so you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, this thing is
so
not
I
an
don't-
initiative. Wait, what the hell? It should have gone after. It should have gone after Yogrid. So I'm gonna just add it before Varden.
That's fine. I will
Nope.
wait.
And it's going to.
Sprout legs and run at us.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls style, just.
I'm horrified. Truly.
I'm curious. Wait, hold on. I gotta know.
Do they have make
I
with
gotta
legs?
know. I gotta know. It's gotta exist. No. Mimic with legs doesn't exist in Tailspire.
Damn.
No.
And then the
Damn.
noises they make. Like giggles. It's gonna drop down onto Mine. It's gonna make a pseudopod attack. 17.
That hits.
You are adhesived. You take 10 damage and it is now stuck to like your shoulder. It's like stuck on your body.
Munch, munch, munch.
It's munching. Varden.
Alright. I don't think I know that combat is still going. So.
Yeah, Bandit hasn't really informed the rest of y'all.
I said something to Mene, but I don't know how if it was loud enough for the people to. It would have been relatively loud because it was a
Was that
loud
before
room,
or
but
after I jumped
still
down?
don't. That was
After.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say I didn't hear it. I
Alright.
guess.
You could have seen me running upstairs with haste.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's true. Yeah, I'd say from my vantage point, I would have seen that.
You know, dash up the
Okay,
stairs.
so I will dash up. Yeah, so I've gone 20 so far. 25,
Leo and Yogurt, are you also dashing up the stairs just so I can keep this moving?
25,
Yeah, I guess so.
Or
25. What the heck is going on? I can't.
Leo's gonna stay on the ground floor and heal himself.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay.
So I'm just gonna use spell slots to
60.
do that.
That's 60 movement from Yogurt right there.
Alright, I get to around here then.
Leo's staying on the bottom floor. And it is Menedina's turn.
Oh,
And this thing is
he's
stuck
trying
to ya.
rip this
Look what
thing off
Dante
of
kicked
me.
onto you.
I didn't kick
Make
it.
me
I'm
an escape
sowing
check.
seeds of division.
What am I rolling for?
Athletics or acrobatics. DC 13.
Oh, well then I already beat it. I rolled the 13 plus numbers.
Alright, so you break free, but that uses your action. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn? You gonna move away from it?
Yeah,
It's gonna make an attack of opportunity.
okay.
It's gonna hit. You're stuck again.
Yippee!
You take 5 damage.
Yeah, we're gonna climb here-ish. Can I have fly speed? Thank you. Let me just as high as I can go.
We get much
Okay.
higher.
So high.
Yogrid.
I dash a roni.
Yeah, you already wait. I already dashed you. I already moved
Oh,
you.
okay.
Dante.
I'm gonna.
It was worth a shot.
Do you think?
Run and hide, Dante. Run and hide.
Wait,
No,
how
I
did this
go
thing
over
end up
here.
up here?
Duck and cover.
No. I go hit it. It's okay, guys. I'm fine. We're
Dante,
okay.
you're not
We're
built for
good.
this. Run and hide.
Actually, do I have enough movement? Can I see it right here? That's all my movement.
Yes, you can see it. It is in a grapple
Awesome.
with your ranged attacks or a disadvantage. It is in a grapple with your ally.
Alright. Actions. I'm not gonna use sharpshooter then. So refresh that.
This is one healthy mimic.
Yeah, I'm
Does
trying to make it
a 23
Yes.
with this at hit. Cool. It
Who's
takes 3 damage.
Next shot.
I low rolled. All right.
At least you hit.
14,
not. True.
Hits.
6.
Its turn. It is going to make a chomp on that there Menedina.
Oh.
Bites into her. Doesn't get through the armor. Varden. Oh, it has advantage on creatures it's attacking that are grappled. It does get through the armor.
So cruel.
You take 8 damage.
Alright.
I feel like she's getting chomped and like not even like complaining. She's just glaring at Dante. She's just
Disappointed.
15,
The look of disgust.
20,
Send disgust to eat sticker.
25,
Yeah, honestly.
30. Okay.
There we go.
Disgust sticker.
Hitting this mimic from this angle is not.
Yep, you'd have to throw a javelin again. Or dash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I
You could get an
Eldritch
attack of
Blast.
opportunity range.
I could. I don't think the mimic's going anywhere.
Yeah, but when it makes an attack on Mene, you could make an attack on it.
Oh yeah, Sentinel range. Yeah, I could do that. You know what? Yeah, I think I will.
So dash and get up
sense to me.
close.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having trouble controlling
Controlling the
Dash
up
void.
close. Leo!
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I'll just dash this turn.
I'll move you. It probably won't matter. Mene!
No.
I'm trying to rip this thing off of me again.
Athletics.
18, I think.
You break free. You moving away,
If
trying to
anyone's
move away
about
from it
this.
again?
No, actually, I'm gonna stand right fucking next to it.
Banded.
Yay!
You did dash last turn, so you can see it. Give me 2 attack rolls. It's no longer in grapple, so it's not a disad.
Yay!
This is where it
Bad.
explodes.
Rolling individually.
Man, I hope not.
You're still blessed. You're still blessed. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll use the extra D4 here. The AC of this thing. Yeah, that'll. I'm assuming 25 or 23 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Second roll to see if it hits. Yeah, that hits. 3d8
Damage.
plus 3d8 plus 10. 20.
It's bloodied. Yogrid. You're gonna
A dash.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you have to
20
dash to get there.
Yeah, 25.
I'm just gonna pass over to Dante. See
Yeah,
if he
just
kills
pass. I get
Because
closer.
Dante can now shoot at it without the
Without this head.
without dised.
Even if Dante
Oh,
doesn't kill it,
sharpshooter's going back on. Yeah, cool. Does a 6 hit?
No.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Jesus.
I passed my turn.
It's gonna
Nah.
it doesn't want to slouch away because it knows it's gonna get its ass beat, so it's gonna try to attach to Mene again.
when it attacks,
It-
I will
yep.
attack it.
You'll attack it. It attaches to Mene. She takes 8 damage.
You're assuming I'm not going to kill it. 25
Is it a bad
to hit.
assumption?
25 will hit.
I'll use a divine smite
Okay. Roll damage.
and yep. 20 damage.
Still standing.
Fuck. Well, I tried.
Your turn.
All right. Well, I'll attack it again. How's it
It
looking?
is. It looks bloodied. Critically wounded, even. It
There's
is
blood oozing out of the
it's
chest.
gnawing on Mene's arm.
Munch, munch.
Punch, punch.
Ooh, does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna normal attack.
Damn, a 12 hits?
10 damage.
It dies.
Woo!
We're
Yeah,
free.
get up the wall.
All right, what is the health condition like? Us
Jared, can you
are
unfly me?
I
don't
go
know, in
gather
term
my
to
my
say
arrows.
under half HP.
I'm not feeling great.
Where
How
did I
many of
go?
us are under half HP? I'm assuming
Oh, yay.
Leo, Menadina.
Can we all get
me.
off the stairwell?
I don't think Bandit
Go
took
up.
damage.
Everyone
Dante,
up, everyone
how's
up.
Dante looking?
I'm at 41.
Also,
Out
there's 2
of-
menes.
Out of
53.
how much?
Yeah,
There's
one's
her
my
echo, yes.
I know,
and
I know.
then
I know that's why
Yulgrid?
it's there, but
How's Yulgrid feeling?
I'm chilling.
Look, it's fine.
I'm almost full health.
Okay.
I didn't do
I
anything
have-
except run up the stairs.
Well,
I
yeah,
have-
but you were fighting the helmed horror,
I'm
so
fine.
I wasn't sure if you took damage or not.
I took 16. I'm down to
that
37
heals?
from 53.
Okay, so first thing I'll do.
Relatively fine, but
Yeah, so only 3 of us are below half, but I will still use Turn the Tide as my channel divinity. Which each creature of my choice with gains 1 my crit.
Gains what?
Regains what?
1d6 plus 4 HP. So that'll be Leo, me, and Minadino.
Is it worth using Beacon of Hope?
I think
I
we
mean-
did all the combat in here. We're probably.
Yeah, I think we did all
I'm
the
just
combat.
I'm just kind of like topping us off to, in case.
Oh,
something
hey,
else
look, a
happens.
desk. Look for notes.
Ay.
This one just has general alchemy notes on it.
All
and
right,
then
bro.
Both of you guys are also going to get 10 HP.
Hmm.
That was Leo and Mena, you said?
Yes,
Sounds good.
the
Thank you.
injured people.
Mhm.
You stepped on my tail. You stepped on my
Oh,
tail.
somebody's
and made
flying
no
up the
idea it's
stairs.
me.
Hi.
I said
I can,
sorry,
sure.
and you're just not critically injured.
We're
The only
past time,
damage
I
you
know.
took was the damage I inflicted upon you.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
Leo
really
is
that
cautious.
bad.
Y'all are,
walking.
y'all are
God.
closing on the moment where I'll call it.
Alright, let's go up the stairs. Let's find the note.
Yeah, that's a note.
Yeah, that's a note. He says.
There's a
in his
note.
thing.
He
Okay.
peeks his head up.
Cutscene mode.
Don't be me, 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 don't be me.
I'm there. I'm the one
Oh.
that went up first.
Okay, I didn't want to be responsible if something bad happens.
No, it's my problem.
Maya
It's gonna be
he.
Dante and I that have to first answer the call. You fucked up.
We would be in so much
I
trouble,
keep
bro.
that to myself. That'd be funny.
It's okay. We're built different.
I'm looking for a specific creature.
Built differently.
Ruh-roh.
built differently.
I could. That's funny.
You could have what?
Things,
Okay.
I think.
Maybe.
I need to go look at names. Hold on.
Did you want to organize your notes?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just need to match names to figures.
Did you unorganize your notes?
Good.
I guess this one? Yes, this is the guy.
Uh-oh. Leo. Leo, what did you do?
We
Oh,
offer shit.
Can't do that.
no.
Funny. Oh, there's a person.
Arms and legs and everything.
You come up the stairs, and seated in a chair, kind of mumbling to themselves, is a humanoid figure.
In the flesh.
And I'll give everyone a moment to get their characters upstairs. Leo,
Oh.
you can reposition yourself wherever you would want to be. They don't seem to take notice of you.
Holy Jesus.
Do I take notice of
Gonna be
anything
awesome.
interesting in this? Or just the character?
There is nothing immediately of note other than all of the books and notes. You haven't read any of them yet.
I will
They kind of have a
cautiously
hood over their
approach
face and they're looking at the desk, mumbling.
them.
Okay. They haven't, somebody opened a door for
And
some
open
reason.
the door.
You went out to the
I'll
balcony.
look closer at them, at their face.
As you take a closer look, you see the void behind their eyes, as would be
Mhm.
expected. They were out here in this tower. But they have the same facial features and face structure as EEO9 that you did battle with when Alyosha died. And it seems that this one is consumed. And that's where we'll end the session.
Ah!
Lovely.
see.
That's how it be.
Phew. That's sad. You know, I didn't like them, but they didn't deserve this.
You didn't like who?
Alrighty.
It might not
Appreciate
necessarily
y'all
be
stopping
EO9.
by. Appreciate y'all watching on YouTube, and we'll see you guys not next week. Maybe next
Sunday?
week. We might play Sunday, because I'm going on a trip. But I'll be back by Sunday.
And
so
our favorite rocket ship. Soaring through.
okay. Bandit dies
Allied signs.
for singing it. So does Varden.
What the fuck? Bandit's dead.
They both.
They
Yeah.
vanished.
Keel over.
It throws
Spontaneous
the creature throws the
combustion.
hood back. It's EEO9. It blasts Bandit and kills him, blasts Varden and kills him, and then it goes and fucks off. All right.
I invoked my
Uh,
second life to finish the song.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Boy.
Good morning.
Good night.